to decide.
What question? What the heck?
We start with a question and then we have everyone introduce themselves. That way we
What
can
country would you go to and why?
Is that what we're starting with?
No one's coming up with a question, and Kayla keeps saying dumb to everything that I say, so...
Fair enough.
I only
Fine.
said dumb to the Pokemon. I was the only
Fine. All right. The question
The Pokemon was
is,
pretty
if you could make a law for, let's say, a week. It was
Oh no.
in session for a week. What law would you?
Oh,
pick?
I know exactly what law I would do.
It would only last a week.
So you don't ruin everyone's lives.
That's the question.
What?
What she said.
For session.
If you
For a
could make a
week.
law.
And
for
it
a
lasted
week,
a week, what would it be? I already know my answer instantly, dude.
I cannot
Instantly,
answer
like
this
I
one
know.
truthfully because it's too controversial to be posted online.
Mine's not. Mine's
True.
not. Mine's stupid.
True.
But if I could, I would.
What is it?
I would make bikers bike on the sidewalk, and
absolutely.
I can't stand when they just go.
I'd make everybody
Bikers are
dress
just
up as
Not
penguins
allowed
for a
on the
week.
road.
Yeah. Oh, dude. I wish that was a thing. Why is that? Why don't they let them go on the sidewalk?
Because they're stupid. Or they just make the freaking other lane for the bikers like they do.
Well, there's some areas they don't, and then you're just like
Or no,
stuck.
maybe that should just be a mandatory thing.
And they're going 10, 15.
Boy, roads would be a lot.
Like if dude,
My law would be
That's a fair one. That is a fair one.
it's
to have.
dude. Certain roads are just annoying.
It looked like you had one for a second.
I did and signed up.
Have you started yet?
I clicked record.
Oh, okay. I just okay.
This looks like bubblegum.
My law would be for that week. For that week, it would be Wabbit season.
My law for the week would be you have to dress up as a penguin.
Easter.
I like that one.
Rabbit
up-
season is Easter.
No,
To dress up
it's
as a
legal to hunt
penguin for
rabbits
the
for
week.
that full
Sexy
week.
penguin.
I'm pretty sure it is legal.
What?
Yeah.
It just says penguin, not sexy penguin, Sammy.
Any
You not
penguin
get the
will do.
reference?
Just as long as it's a
Wabbit
penguin.
It's Wabbit season. No, it's
Okay.
duck season. No, it's Wabbit season.
I mean, I know it. I was the logistics. Didn't
You
work.
said any law. I
You
didn't hear
have to
requirements.
hunt down a rabbit.
I
If
didn't
you
hear
do
it.
not, you
They
get
gotta
put
hunt down the rabbit, Killian.
You have to hunt down every rabbit you see.
Yes.
It's
We
just
killed the
single-
furries
oh,
around
gotta go.
With vigor.
Wow! Wow!
Vigor.
Wow! Wow! Wow!
Killian, Jared, we
And
killed
Jared,
the
try
furries
not
around
to
here.
try not to tap so much because that mic will pick
Oh,
up.
dang.
It'll pick up. Censure especially right by it too.
True.
To figure out another way to
Breathe on it.
channel your
It won't-
ADD.
it
or
won't- Okay.
Breathe on the pencil, Jared.
Oh.
Do that throughout the whole
It's like start a
session.
fire or something.
I have a feeling it
Starts
would
a
pick
fire
up.
by blowing out a pencil.
So I'm new here. I don't know what we're doing.
I think that's. I don't have an answer.
Only
to the
two of
question.
us had done something.
Yeah. So everyone's gonna say their names now, and what their character are. Because I have nothing for that one.
Jared,
Sorry.
go.
Someone start that isn't us
Yeah,
to
right?
show us
Yeah,
what
Jared.
we're doing.
Jared, go.
Micah.
Okay.
Jared, you're confident enough that you know what you're doing.
Hi, my name is Kayla, and I play a certain character. I don't know which one yet. I don't know which
Great,
one.
that's-
Hi, my name's Micah.
To a brilliant start. Again.
Penguin.
That's Micah. He's playing Ruben.
No. Playing a different character this time.
Matt, go. Matt, do how you're actually supposed to do it.
My name is Matthew, and I'm playing a character named Kuma.
There you go.
So-
I'm
My name is Jared, and I'm playing a character named Thomas.
Good thinking.
Shift the camera.
My name is Tickfin. I'm playing a character called Aurelia.
Still a great name. Yeah, there you go.
That is a really good name.
Sam?
Thank you.
What is that?
Perfect. for
My name is Samantha,
Perfect
and
for
I am
now.
just here as a guest.
Oh, I was like, what are you doing? Like,
Just, there's a
weirdo.
camera right there.
What was your name?
Aurelia.
Oh, Aurelia.
Oh, I should have said Tickla. What's your name?
No, not Tikva.
Next.
You're next.
Here
What?
it is.
What's
Here,
your,
here, here.
character's there? I didn't hear
Yeah.
you.
My name is Jared.
Killian,
My
go
name is
ahead.
Thomas.
Thomas.
Not the tank engine.
You're
And
He's
it's
a barbarian.
Okay.
Killian, what character are you
What the heck
playing?
is that?
oh no, we're gonna have to do with
Is
angry
this gonna
Tom.
pick you up?
Little Tom.
Little Tom.
Little Tom.
Oh god.
Little toe.
His little toe.
Killian, is this thing gonna pick you up from all the way over there?
I'm
He's
having to be louder
Yeah, so
since the mic is so far away.
You're just talking normally for me.
That's mostly fair, actually. I'm Killian. I'm the DM. I do every other character. Sometimes also the PCs.
Who am I starting with, Killian?
Huh?
Who am I starting with?
What do you mean who are you starting
Eden or
with?
my
We're
other
starting with
character?
Eden.
Okay.
The Garden of Eden. Hey, if you're making Thomas
We're
references.
gonna open up the Bible and start
Fair
from
enough.
Genesis 1.
I
Turns out we're actually not playing Dungeons and Dragons, we're learning with God.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know where Thomas comes into this, but
Much later.
much later.
Much
Much
later.
later.
This is where you begin.
Way after Jesus dies. I'm thinking Timothy.
Dad?
That's.
Dad?
Is there a book of the Bible named Thomas?
no.
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 Okay. I couldn't remember.
Timothy.
I get confused.
Okay.
There's a book of Micah.
Is this what you guys do?
I have like
For the
4
first
pages.
like 15 minutes, it is a little bit of just shenanigery.
Okay.
And then
Yeah.
we get
Is that
into
a
it.
D100?
It is a D100.
Wait, I want to see it.
No.
Please
no,
do not
fuck
throw
that.
it.
Just roll it
I just
over.
want to see it.
I'll pass it on.
That's on.
It
I
looks
don't.
like a grape Jolly Rancher. No, Jawbreaker. That's what I meant.
Jolly
Yeah.
They should.
Why? Why?
They should
I
make
mean-
dice. They should make dice
Whoa.
that are candy.
That was definitely going to be loud.
No one heard me.
Oh, I heard what you said.
It's a 10.
I did
Ignore it.
Out of 100, I
Maybe.
got a 10.
If you hated your dice, eat it right there.
If you keep getting like nat
That'd be
ones
pretty
or something, you
okay,
should
Anyway,
hit
that
it.
would
well,
be-
you
Huh?
proceed.
Ah, okay.
I'm gonna try to help you a little bit, Killian,
I have-
since there's more people.
Maybe 2.5 hours to do this. We're already not have time.
Yeah.
Let's go!
Whoa.
That's too much
Oh,
energy.
we have to
Stop
you
getting
guys are-
sidetracked.
You guys are gonna have to create backstories.
Stop
I'm
getting
ready.
sidetracked.
I'm
We'll do
ready.
it later.
Cool.
You
Okay.
ready?
Who did they
I
know
have
and
some
why?
vague ideas.
Who do they know and why? Well, I know where she will be starting.
Yay.
I might know where you're
That's what I
starting.
tell
Okay.
you.
Um,
She started.
drop my own dice. Last time we began this, you had a bit of a discussion with Noxus in the city of Elder Hollow. You had come out of. You had summoned a big old black hole in the sky, or actually, Eden summoned a big old black hole in the sky. Reuben proceeded to be silenced pretty early on into the conversation by the paladin.
And then proceeded to leave.
Yes. From there on, you met with a new organization called the Goetias. Didn't find out too much about them. From there, having you guys split off, these two returned to the church, where they were rewarded rather handsomely. A decent amount of money was given out to both of them, along with Enoch and what the other one's name, the snake's name.
Eden?
No, the snake.
Yeah, you,
I don't have it written down right now.
yeah.
Your friend's name.
From there on, you two actually went to Elder Hollow.
No.
You needed to get some. You needed to get your upgrades in, and they decided to mess around a little bit with the damaged memory crystal inside of you, and you proceeded to learn about a few things of your past, and then decided to completely ignore it.
Just not bring it up.
Yep.
Not bring it up.
Yep.
We don't have time to unpack all of that.
Nope.
Nope. They had to instead proceeded to talk to a man and buy 2 hotels.
Yes.
We
Sure.
went to real
2 apartments,
estate.
Sorry. They had
Me
enough
and-
money to buy some buildings and.
That's what we did, because we know how to have fun here. Buying hotels.
Yeah.
Real estate. By the way, how much gold did they earn?
They have it written down.
Kayla, yeah, you have it written down, right? Yeah. Thank goodness, because I.
A lot of money. You spent most of it, but it was a lot of money. You, after,
I don't know what it is. But
I'm sleeping in the street.
well, there was some sections of that. You
Sex?
Ooh. No. Once you were no longer silenced, you followed the Goetias out of the city, where they were proceeded to be assassinated in rather spectacular fashion by a group called the Crows, who appear to be in league with Noxus as well. You butted heads with them on numerous occasions, even though one of them, a tiefling, tried to be mostly friendly towards you. You then headed to Elder Hollow in the new portal underneath the church. No, you headed to Noctrike when you go into the
Was he a
portal.
tiefling?
Yes.
Oh.
With the horns that were going back, though.
Oh.
They go back with his also slicked back hair.
Of course.
And he has glasses.
Got a comb over almost.
He almost looks like Chamber.
No idea who that is.
Valorant.
Valorant.
Not at all the image I was going for. I'm thinking more like a traditional elf with the hair that is just like back and...
You should look up a photo
Slick.
of him. Pretty gnarly.
Regardless, you make your way. Continue to try. You tried to find your friends, but gave up and ended up going to the bar where you had a lovely conversation with the Wood Elf Shifter, where you proceeded to think he had anything to do with doors, despite the fact he may be called a Wood Elf. He has nothing to do with doors.
Oh, I'm just asking if he had a friend that made doors.
You enter the...
So racist.
That's exactly what I said. You enter the bar called Rudimentary Arrangements. Have some discussion with the high elf there.
Should have seen me with the dogs.
You are met again by the tiefling, and you run into a person who called themselves Midsummer, who had apparently come out of a...
That was her name?
Yeah, midsummer, but
Yeah.
we're actually in winter now, so I don't know.
It's an alias.
Oh, okay.
During
What
midsummer.
their actual name is. Also, it's more of currently the early spring season.
In Ohio, it's still winter.
Well, it's a good thing you're not in Ohio.
That's what the Undercity is.
I don't know what
Ohio.
spring is.
We're not even.
I only know what's. I don't know.
Why, we're not
winter
even
and fall
in Ohio. Why are you talking about Ohio?
You then proceeded to sleep in the middle of the street because you were too cheap to buy a room anywhere.
I don't remember that at all.
Facts.
Yeah, no, he had to go into bed in the streets, whereas you two had just started going to bed. Or more like you went to bed while the Warforged sat in the closet and you see the lights glowing through the closet
Just
staring
look-
at you.
Oh yeah.
Just looking.
It's a terrifying image
I
still.
could read you a bedtime story.
Sing me a song.
I wouldn't want to hear a song coming from a robot from inside my closet.
Let it go. Let it go.
That is the last thing we want.
I
So
know,
that-
it's me. It's my character.
So that is where we'll resume in the middle of the night.
In the middle of the street.
How's your sleep?
In the middle of the
Just promptly wakes them up.
Well, you know, it
Wake
looks
up.
good. It looks good.
Wake up to the light
Yo, what's
coming from the
good?
closet.
Just see like smoke coming.
Why are you smoking?
Just like I don't know. Just like my mouth is. I'm robot, so like I get steam or something.
You got a dragon or two. You might be able to breathe fire now.
I can just breathe steam. You know, I'm machinery.
It's not a crazy
You are a fog machine.
Yeah. Just wake up in a room full of just fog.
Oh my goodness, that'd be like waking up in Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yep.
Horrifying.
Just comes out my feet. You know, just like through this.
Your toes open up.
My toes open up.
Put those grippers away!
You resume to go back to sleep.
I try.
Sorry, go on.
You do eventually fall into a particularly deep sleep.
Good.
You are currently
Gets me
in
away
your
from that.
motionless state, taking your almost short rest. Partway through the night, things get a little... Your vision gets a little staticky.
Oh no. Oh crap, here we go again.
And you almost see in front of you, coming from outside of your vision, walking up to the bed that she is in, looks like you. A translucent and red.
Kill me, I'm gonna be upset.
Right next to her?
Yeah.
Oh gosh. I haven't been put in this situation before. Hello?
It turns its head towards you,
Dude?
and it walks towards the closet.
Gets
You
back away.
notice it makes no noise.
Are you a ghost?
It walks up to you,
mother.
and this garbled static just clouds your ears. The noise of, like, you know, like white noise.
Yeah.
It's just, as it tries to speak, that's all that it seems to be making. You can see its mouth moving in front of you, but all you hear is just that oppressive white noise on your ear.
I'm going to open up the closet door.
You open up the closet door, and it's still staring in front of you, and it attempts to speak with you again. That same white noise just there.
I don't understand you there, pal.
It then reaches for your throat area, and your right arm grabs at your throat at the same time.
What? Good thing I'm a robot.
It attempts to, like, you can feel, you know how you, like, try to lift, but you can't really lift anything of your own body up?
Mm-hmm.
That's just not how that works.
Yeah.
You feel that's what's happening to. It's trying to lift, but it's your body, so you're not going anywhere.
This ain't going anywhere, pal.
Power every sentence.
Good perception.
Make a wisdom save.
I don't have one of those. Okay.
I don't have one of those.
Why is that
Yeah.
just full?
I don't want to just. Yeah. I don't want to just roll it.
I have another tray here.
A 1.
Oh, what?
Oh, that worked.
Oh, what?
Yeah, we're starting off strong today, baby.
Let's go.
Oh dear.
Your hand starts, against your will, starts to collapse on your throat.
Oh no.
Which, again, accomplishes nothing, as you are a robot, and you don't have the reason to breathe. So while this would be intimidating in any other circumstance, you're just pressing very heavily down on yourself. It is not. It is trying to threaten you, but cannot.
Take my other hand and grab it off. Like, it's like...
You
Is that what I-
roll an opposing strength.
On itself?
What is your strength, by the way?
Yeah.
21.
I wish. 16
16.
So he's a plus 2.
Okay.
plus 3.
Plus 3.
Plus.
So I'm gonna need you to roll. Great.
16 plus 3.
Yeah, you
19.
beat yourself.
Yes, I beat myself.
You remove the arm from it, and as you do so, the arm that is like the translucent arm that's on your throat is also being pulled away,
This is weirdly trippy.
and then it just
What type of LSD are you on?
the translucent form fades out, and the static also goes with it.
I've never heard of a drug doing this to a robot.
No, so it's gone.
It is gone.
Just gonna like poke her toe.
I'm a snake. I don't have toes.
And
That
grab
is true.
your
Tip
little
of the tail.
tip of the tail.
He's gonna touch your
It
tip.
does not wake her up.
I'm gonna pull it out of bed.
What?
What?
Pull
Roll
her
a
out.
strength.
Yeah.
You're just gonna pull her directly out of the bed.
No, I'm just gonna get up right close up to her.
Hello. How was your sleep?
Hey, I just attacked myself.
Still nothing. You, on the other hand,
Oh shit. Am I dead?
you wake up back where you had been before when you had made that pact.
Oh yeah.
The stone towers that loom above you with runes, and the sky. You see stars directly above you.
Stop.
Not a
I
cloud in
knew
the
you were
air.
gonna do that.
Just a star or stars?
Stars.
Oh, okay.
You see stars above you.
Sick constellations.
It is a rather beautiful sight.
Yay.
Hmm.
And you hear that voice right behind you as hands seem to grab your shoulders.
Wow.
I think it's time that I take control of the situation. Thank you for making the pact.
Oh boy.
And you feel this heat erupt inside of you. It starts off a low heat, but then it builds and it builds, and it feels like you're on fire.
Owie.
Stop.
She is
Drop.
on fire.
She's on fire?
Purple flames start exuding from her form. This is very similar to when she took that form earlier in fighting the dragon.
I just combust.
That alternate form. And you see the symbol on her arm, that whirlpool symbol.
Yeah.
It glows in that purple light, and a mixture of both tubing and stone seem to crawl all over her body
She
as the
did.
flames continue to spread throughout the
Look at
room.
me like that.
The room is on fire now.
Like literally on
The
fire.
room is on fire.
I'm gonna pick her up and
Take a D4 damage.
You're gonna pick up the person who's on fire.
I'm a robot. I mean, does that do anything?
That fire
It
is
does still affect you.
Fire is still fire.
That's a purple fire.
Oh gosh.
Probably
It is.
It sounds
Yeah.
like plasma fire.
Oh
I didn't think of that.
Pretty good, Jared.
Actually.
Jared, you're gonna add so many new elements to this.
I have a smite, but the smite
That's what it
only
sounds
does
like.
fire damage. That wouldn't work. It's like
Oh no, it's on fire!
fire damage.
Fire is fire.
That's what firefighters do, right? They take fire to fire?
Oh gosh.
Yes.
I wasn't born to be a fireman. Oh. Is there? Can I use a perception check? Anything like a? Is there?
There's, even if there was water in this room, you know that would not accomplish very much.
Do we have anything close to anything remotely to a fire extinguisher in this world?
Your toes.
In this world.
Yeah, use your toes.
Unfortunately,
Use your toe. Use your
Fires-
toe smoke.
that carbon dioxide has not been contained in containers yet, so no. Unfortunately, fire hydrants do not exist.
His toe smoke.
His toe smoke does nothing to stop the situation.
There's a bathroom around, right?
Can I search her?
Is there a bathroom around?
The room is on
body.
The room is
Right?
on fire. She is on fire, and you decide to
Matthew.
loot the body who is still
On
alive.
fire.
I can't do anything.
Is there a
I
bathroom?
gotta at least take the money. Can I at least take the money?
Is there a bathroom you could go get water?
Your little things that I have.
I'm gonna.
I can't do anything. I can't.
There's a couple options.
You.
The whole room's on fire.
Throw her out
What
the
am I
window.
supposed to do?
Oh, thank
My bulb that comes out of my toes aren't gonna do anything.
Oh man.
You get whatever you loot on her, but also since you're spending this much time in the room, you start to burn a little. However, you only take 1 point of fire damage.
Well, for what I got, it was a good investment.
1 damage that I can heal later.
The fire is continuing to spread, though.
I'm running.
Out the door, out the window.
Jump the window.
Out the door. I don't know how high
Jump
we were.
over the window.
How high?
Well, this is on the main floor, so
Oh.
it's kind of like.
Oh, I'm going straight out the window.
I just imagine it's like dolphin diving out of a window,
Yeah.
and you just
Yeah.
like collapse into the ground, and you just stand up immediately. Like
No, he would
you
do
jump
a roll.
straight into a bush.
Yeah.
Whoa, on fire! Wow, he's on fire?
Yes. And the bush also catches flames.
Help!
Is this a town? Is this a town area?
It's the Undercity.
It's an underground city?
It's the
You
Undercity.
hear a little bit of commotion.
There's not much oxygen there then.
You
No.
hear a little bit of commotion from
Fires
above,
are awful.
and someone pulls up a window and looks out. It's like, "What's going on?
I'm on fire!
Why are you on fire?"
Woman in best on fire, and now I'm on fire! But I got her money, so we're good.
That does not help.
I guess silver lining. Is the apartment on fire?
That's room is, yes.
Oh yeah.
You should probably get out.
You just hear him like turn around and run through the building. Fire! You awake
got her money.
to the sound of someone shouting, "Fire!" above you.
Dang it.
You're in a nice room. Most like nice as in nice middle
Forget
class,
this.
nothing too
Oh.
fancy.
That's a
you're sleeping
lot
on
of
your
gold
bed
if
and
you
your
see that.
large
Someone's
bovine
sleeping.
is sitting at the foot of your bed. What do you do to the sound of hearing fire?
I'm gonna get out because
Fire.
I mean I personally like outside of D&D as a person I leave when there's a fire alarm. Say nothing of an actual person shouting fire. So me and my cow we're gonna get out of this situation.
Cow. You have a cow.
How
How big is this cow?
How big is it? A
It's
calf?
a cow.
Is it a calf size?
No,
or
it's
is
a
it
cow.
It is a genuine cow.
Cow.
It's just a cow.
She's on the first floor. There's no way it's going up the stairs.
No, it can go up the stairs.
They can't go downstairs. Cows can't go downstairs.
You're right. Cows can't.
They could go upstairs.
It's a good
They
thing you have
can't go
animal handling
upstairs.
because I wouldn't have known that.
Dang, now the DM knows that my cow can't go downstairs. He's gonna enforce that later.
It's like claptrap.
Stairs! I can't climb stairs!
roll down them.
Gotta find another way down.
Yeah,
Kung
come
Fu
on.
Panda style.
I need
roll
to
it.
name my cow. I never named my
You
cow.
should have gave
What
it
are you gonna do?
wings.
We're getting out.
Should have gave it wings.
We're going to walk out the door.
With all your stuff left in there.
Low
No, I am
bovine.
grabbing my bag. I am grabbing my cow's rope.
The fire has not reached the.
Yeah.
For all you know. the
For all I
fire-
know, there isn't even actually a fire. But I'm playing it safe. I'm going to grab my bag. I'm going to grab my cow's lead rope, and I'm going to walk. Well, first I'm going to put my hand
What if the
against the
cow
door.
dies in the first like?
I'm going to put the back of my
That would
hand
be-
against the door to feel for heat.
No, do that on the
No
handle.
heat.
Okay, then no, not on the handle, on the
Ew.
door. No, you do
If you
not
do it
touch
on
the
the
handle.
handle, you'll burn yourself.
Now can you just like
Then you
tap
know
it like
it's
you
hot.
like,
You
like-
dingus.
Okay,
Have you
then
got
I'm
Let
going
me
to
just see
open
my
the
Have
door.
you watched Home Alone where he
What the flipper? You
Home Alone where
I'm
you just
going
have to
to
like tap
open
it, you
the
know?
door. I am going to lead my cow out of the door and out of the apartment.
You get up and start pulling on the lead of the cow, and the cow's like.
Listen,
You've just woken it up.
It's yawning like it's got its
I'm
big
gonna
head.
pat its rump and I'm gonna say, "Come on, it's time to get up. We gotta get out of here. I know you're tired. I'm tired too, but better safe than sorry. Come on."
Jump out the window.
It just stands and
You.
follows you as you lead. And you go out into the main hallway, and as you start going down, you smell smoke.
I'm gonna say, "See, I told you so."
Making
My cow.
making steak.
What happened to your Polly?
As
He's
you go
inside
through
me.
the hallway into the main
He
lobby
hasn't come
area,
out in a while.
He has no
there is
lollipops.
purple flames
Part
spreading
hippo,
through
part
the
pterodactyl.
spreading through the room.
Sounds like plasma.
But he's like this
Is
big.
there a pathway to the
Okay.
door still?
Things lollipops.
There is a pathway to the door.
And
It's
his little-
stuck behind.
his
The
little
flame
spin
hasn't
hat.
gone over the desk yet, so it hasn't been
Cute.
able to pull onto the main floor. It's strange. Despite being a flame, it moves like a liquid as it spreads.
That's a weird problem. Not mine.
Is there a back door that I know of?
Kind of sounds like
What
oil.
would you take?
There-
Yeah, that's
Just
a
the
lot.
money.
Just the money.
Yeah.
Oil on
No, but
fire.
you can go look.
But not catching everything else.
Most
I'm
buildings
yawning.
do have a kind of
Okay.
fire
Make
exit.
me yawn if you
thing.
start
I'm
yawning.
gonna turn around and go look for a back door. To
You
be
make,
Napalm?
you make your way back through the hallway, and you do
Sure.
find a door at the end that's not one of the room doors. It doesn't have a number on it. It's just a door, and you can see some of like light coming through it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go out that door.
You go out that door, and it is out the back of the building.
Yay!
If you're rather, the bovine takes a little bit of time to get through.
It's a spider that was just coming down.
Yes.
Is it a male cow or a female cow?
I think it's a female cow.
Okay. If it had horns, it would have posed a little bit of a problem. But you make it out perfectly fine, and you still smell the smoke behind it. You also notice with the heat, I forgot to mention, it was a mixture of cold and warm.
Hmm.
So it was almost like
Can I
it was
feel?
both burning you and
Sure.
giving you like almost freezing your circuitry.
Icy
for
hot.
the way you're
Oh,
thinking.
icy hot. Okay.
A very strange paradoxical flame.
Do I feel that as a robot?
You would.
Your receptors.
We have mentioned the warm feeling you've received before, so yes.
Okay. Okay.
As is your current, yes.
Okay.
No.
Do you feel it when someone touches you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, it does.
Quite well.
Maybe not well, but he does feel it.
Yeah, I touch
There's a
it.
strange, like almost cold disconnect, but I mean it's
Yeah.
it's a robot touching flesh. But you're on the outside of the building with that flame attached to you still.
Sweet.
I really want my AC.
And you're in a bush that's on fire.
I'm going to run out of the bush.
Might need
Out of the
problem.
bush.
Yeah.
Small problem.
Into another building.
Is there people around me? What's the?
There are people that are like going to investigate, and they see the purple flame on you, and like, what's happening?
I'd have purple flame on me. Could you get that off of me, please?
Yeah. How did it start? And then he takes a flame and starts like, or takes a shirt or takes a cloth that they're not using and just
Make
trying
up
to
your
beat
mind,
out the
like,
flame.
sir.
Is it working?
It is working.
Oh, okay. I didn't notice.
It catches down on fire.
How did the flame? What
I
happened?
was sleeping in the closet. I'm a robot, so I don't need to sleep in bed. And then my side partner, owner of the hotel, just magically burst on fire.
Oh. Oh, that explains why the hotel's on fire. I'll be back. And he runs in the other direction. The flame is gone, by the way.
Oh.
It's in,
On the hotels, or is
oh,
it?
the flame is
Oh, okay,
definitely going.
okay.
You're not on fire.
Oh,
Okay.
The hotel's
So
on
the
fire.
purple flames are still spreading.
Where's Micah?
Sleeping in an alleyway.
No, in the middle
So
of
here's
the
the
street.
beautiful thing.
Not even in an
Splitting the
alleyway.
party happens quite often with this group,
Oh, great.
which is amazing because I only have 3 people up until you guys do it.
And it happens all the time.
We're good at
And
it.
mainly it was just me.
It is you.
So you're on the outside of the building and you're watching your hotel that you just bought burn.
He's fine. He got a good investment.
Yeah. It's probably for the better because it would have been complicated to just keep track of all that. Now that she's dead, I would have to keep track of it. So it's probably just for
you
the
still
better.
have one hotel.
Did you get insurance?
I feel like that would automatically be. You can't
Is
just
that a
buy.
law?
You just can't buy a hotel without like.
And you knew
Insurance.
Insurance.
Fair
Yeah.
enough. You might be able to get some money back on your investment.
I'll have to talk to the nice guy.
Aurelia, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna walk around to the front of the building, see if I can find any other residents that are outside and be like, hey, does anyone know what's going on?
You make your way to the front, and that lobby that you had originally avoided going into is for the best, because that area is now blocked with flame.
Figured it would take a little while to get my cow through.
A few of the residents that you'd seen on the first floor are out. Above floors, however, you don't see anyone. But this is like a 4-story structure.
That's like me. I'm up there.
Just chilling.
So
It just jumps off.
I'll leave you with that.
Just
one.
Assassin's Creed.
I'm an expert acrobatic, so.
I have acrobatics
What will you
too.
Same here, guys.
Still,
Just an
wow.
8-foot robot.
Look at my expertise.
Can do a cartwheel.
You hear almost the sound of like, you know how like when a fire catches in a room, it like slowly builds up and then blows out windows?
You mean a backdraft?
Yes, I guess.
Yes,
I don't
it's
know.
What a backdraft is.
A section above where it appears the fire had originally caught blows out of the
I know
upper
that
floor.
because of Mom's Trails.
You don't hear anyone.
You're all dead at that point.
No one rented it out for the night?
At least as
Yeah.
of current, you don't hear anyone.
Nobody rented
Why
it
do
out
you
for
hear
the night, I guess?
Yeah, I'll try to hear. I guess.
And then I run up to her and I go, "Hey, what are you doing? What are you
Roll
doing?"
Perception to try to like listen.
What
past
season is
flames.
it?
Spring. It's the spring season.
Swing.
So you are.
Swing into action.
Swing time. What'd you get?
Damn.
Your cow,
Alright, we are 2 for 2. I rolled a 1.
your
Yes!
cow is too loud.
Let's keep the train
Your
going.
cow is too loud.
It's just it's just pure flame. You don't hear any you don't even hear like screams or anything over top of it. It's just the sound of fire.
And your cow just.
Just right next to you. It seems more annoyed than anything. It's happy that it's gotten out of the fire, but it is still annoyed.
Just
that
wants
it
to go
got
back to
woken up.
sleep. That's all he wants. Or she wants.
Is it he or she?
It's a she.
She.
As of current,
Can I talk
Next
to the
year
other
changes.
residents and ask them if they know if
Next
anyone is higher up?
What's the
you move forward to this tall, almost 7-foot jackal-like individual. Completely black fur. It's got the tall ears. Think of like the normal depictions of an Anubis.
Okay.
However, wearing just basic clothing.
Okay.
So, not regal in any way. Just a person.
Okay.
And you walk up to them, and they are just watching the fire slowly take over where they were just. It was their apartment complex.
I'm going to ask him, hey, do you know if there's anyone higher up? Should we, get someone?
He turns to you in a little bit of a daze and is like, "There's not much I can. Do you have any way to put out flames? Because otherwise, that's just might be a suicide run."
Really don't think I do.
And he just kind of stares up and goes, "Even my sand won't be able to do much to that. It'll turn to black."
Sand?
All the Sakali,
Oh.
you would know this. All the Sakali individuals have the ability to control sand.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Skara.
What's your alignment? Are you
It's a cool. It's a cool one, dude.
I don't have an alignment.
They don't have pots on their back.
Did she
though.
didn't pick an alignment?
Huh?
She didn't pick an alignment?
I don't believe in alignment.
Cool.
You do you.
Sounds good.
I've always found alignment to be a little silly.
It is. I agree.
Nah, just do whatever.
That's chaotic neutral. But also, however, I play anyway.
Can I use locate object to see if there's a body of water nearby?
Sure.
You can locate a well. You could locate a well.
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay.
Never. I guess it counts as an object. Not living, so yeah.
Rule of 1.
No, I
I've
already
never
did
thought
that.
of using locate object on water.
Yeah. Great, a 9.
Close.
Wait, it's a spell. It's not really a roll.
No, it's not.
You use
Unless
your,
it's hitting somebody.
you use your locate object, and you find water. You're glowing. The Sakali is glowing. You register a decent amount of water actually around you. No bodies of water though.
Crack. When you
No,
big
big
bodies of water.
There's no
Oh.
bodies of water,
Crack
but
'em
there's
open.
only bodies
Just crack
of
them
water.
open. Just take their spine, you snap it up.
Well, it's like a
However,
sugar
it's the
cane.
blood. Yeah.
Doing that, you do. You don't know. You don't see a body of water, but you do see there are individuals up in the area. What's strange, however, is you see one of them get lifted up and thrown.
He did. He did as hell.
Fire doesn't have the ability to do that.
No.
You had to tell her that?
What kind of fire have you experienced?
You're right. I've only run into fire elementals. My God.
Yeah.
Nah, I run into fire lords all the time.
What are you doing as of current? As she is thinking. What are you doing?
Is there a way?
What are
Do
you
they have
Fire items?
a 911? Do they have
Running alive?
People who... There's a decent amount of spellcasters throughout this
What do you
country.
do?
And most of them will pick up sending because they realize they don't have any other magical ability outside of that.
Escaped life before me?
those people might call. So there may be someone, but as not really. There's not really a 911 system, at least not publicly made aware of.
There's
Jared,
not
you good?
not much I can really do.
You got some water in your ass.
Nope. Yeah.
We're assholes.
Yeah, there's really
That's why. We're the worst.
I guess I'm going to run to. How far is it from Knox's place?
To Noxus's place?
Yeah.
You are currently in the mining district, so it's going to be a long run.
Well, that one's out of the way.
How far is the run?
You might be.
How many miles?
There might be a fire district, but you're not familiar with Nocturite, so you
Got some
wouldn't
dark tea.
know.
How many miles?
You saw the one person run off in a direction. What?
How many miles is the run?
To knock
What is-
to the main district?
Yeah.
What is
Even with clear roads, it's almost a 2-hour trip from the mining district through all the way to the
So it's
center.
like 25 miles away.
It's a pretty hefty section. Like the underground area is almost considered, and again, most of you would know this, except for the people who haven't been down here before. It's almost registered as its own country. Like not very few surface dwellers actually come down here to like impose law. Noxus appears to be the leader here.
He is the governor.
I don't know what to do.
Yeah, that's
You
what
don't
I
know
was
what to
thinking.
Yeah, I'm just watching the hotel just
Got
get
an eye
burned.
patch. He's got a daughter that he's got chained
Roll a
up.
perception check.
Don't we get advantage with that
Kind of.
when we defeat that
You
one?
do.
Warehouse.
You do.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
you know, D20. We're the D20. Oh, thank goodness. I got a 1 and a 19. Ooh.
You hear.
Ew. Get out here.
You hear something inside crashing
Your
around.
dice.
You what? Huh?
You hear something inside the building crashing around,
Okay.
like smashing up, but it's not the fire. Something's in there, and from what it sounds like, something big.
Why would I go in there?
Well, you don't have to go in
I
there.
don't want
was
to go-
just letting you know.
I don't want to go in big. The place is already on fire. Yeah. My logical brain is saying no. Me no go in there.
So you're just gonna stand and watch the fire currently.
There's not much I can do, so yes.
The unfortunate ability of not having to cast water.
I can cast fire. More fire.
Let's toss some more on you,
Yeah.
boys.
I have lightning. I don't know if that does anything.
Have you-
Enoch is human.
Aurelia, have you decided to do
Taxi.
anything?
Does Beast sense? I can't remember what that one does. Does that mean that I can sense that there are animals around?
She's a cat.
Let me look
Mixed
that
with a
up
dragon
right
now.
quick. That's another thing, but I have to be on my phone.
She looks more human.
Beast sense.
That's what I'm saying.
No.
Creatures.
Beast sense is you touch a beast and you're able to
Top
see
half.
through it. You're like able to send it out.
The bottom half is like-
Well, that's not gonna help me any then.
No. Oh, it will not.
Can I
What's the-
see
what's the
any?
whole-
Can I see any animals besides my cow?
Just have fur.
Yes. You find these are often seen down here underground. You see this
I'm not sure
chitinous
what she's
bug-like creature,
Okay.
almost the
Great.
size of like a dog.
What?
And
Oh.
it's like
Oh.
biting on a
Either
sword.
that or
And when I say biting on a sword, it's like whatever's in its
Which is
saliva, it is
cat.
making it rust.
which is what you described.
Can I use speak with animals to talk to this thing?
You could. yes.
Cool.
What am I gonna say to this
What
thing?
did I say about the animal?
I'm going to.
You can speak with animals, I'm guessing, but which also means you can talk to your cow.
Yeah. Well, I did talk to my cow. I told it that we needed to leave.
Well, I mean, but like, hold a conversation with the cow.
You gotta sound like a female, Killian.
Female cow. Come on.
It's a female cow.
Yep.
I don't want to go anywhere near that. Not unless I'm
Big
forced
mommy
to.
milkers.
Okay. You move forward towards
Jared's
the
like,
bug, and it's
"Ugh."
just nibbling, and you just hear in not as the bug would be, but as like interpreted as your it's like tasty.
I'm going to ask the bug if it can go through fire, because I don't know, it's eating a sword. So
Would you like to ask it that?
yeah. Ask the bug, hey, are you able to go through fire without getting like hurt?
You speak?
Yes, I'm talking to you. This apartment building is on fire. There's people up there. I'm trying to figure out a way to save them. Can you help me?
Fire burn, fire hurt. I can take a look though. I can take a look, see.
Yes, I would appreciate that.
Do you have metal on you?
Metal. Do I have metal on me?
Your sword. Coins.
I do. I have two. Remember, I have
Yep,
the
you
two
have two short
the
swords.
two short swords. I'm gonna give it one of my short swords.
I'll come back for it. I'll go milk.
And you just see it skitter as a bug does, just with the 6 legs, just and it goes past where the flames are. It starts crawling up the building, and you just see it into the window.
And then I have a backdraft.
No, it's in an area that doesn't appear to have flame in it, and you
Oh,
just,
okay.
it gets its head in, and then it like tries wiggling in, and it's like, and it just like shoulders its way through more glass, and finally skitters in, and you can't see it anymore.
I'll come back for it.
After a few minutes, it comes skittering back out.
There's a few people. Well, there was. They're dead.
Okay. Well,
Short sword. I had some nice money on them. Gold.
all right. Come on back. Wait. Did you see anyone else up there? Did you see anyone moving around?
There was something. Looked like rock. Covered in metal. Weird. Didn't understand it. It was feeding on something.
No, me. I'm out of that.
It may have been of metal, but I don't think it would have tasted good. Do you have the swords?
Yes, I do.
Thank you. Swords.
And you just see like 2 of its like weird legs come up, like with the sticky feelers, just like grab the sword and just like just start
Here you
eating
go.
into it.
Oh. It's just like.
Don't want to think it near you.
Right?
You're talking to me?
It will die.
The thing inside, I think it was.
I'd sit on it.
It made you looked at me. I don't know if it was gonna follow. Sword.
It's gonna follow. Sword. It's gonna
Sword.
follow the sword. That's what I
It's a
heard.
command.
Well,
Sword.
you need to start praying to your god.
I am a heathen. I don't believe I have a gun.
We're
Praying to a god you don't believe in.
You continue to hear the crashing inside. Like now, you definitely hear it as something is burrowing its way in the building, and you see something start pressing against the roof as it starts like breaking outwards in a way.
Me. You're made of metal and rock?
I didn't describe who I was.
I'm
I know
gonna
that's not
take
what
my
you're made
cow
out
a
of.
little bit further away from the building and watch.
As you move backwards, you see like something pierce through, almost like
No one ready your
a
bone.
sharp, almost like a tentacle with an eye on the back of it, with a metallic blade like stick through, and it's like coming back through, and it's like there's multiple of them bursting through now, as this form tears finally through the roof. It's almost made of a blackish stone with like this purple arcane lines that go through it, but as it does, it also seems to have metallic tubing that goes through it. And even its eyes, it isn't that full arcane. There's almost like you've seen the Warforged that are around here, but it's almost like
Yeah.
how their eyes are designed, almost like a kind of camera-like.
Is that covered in flames as well?
Nice.
That's the best way to describe it. It's
Showed
not
you and
actually
Back by
cameras
doors. I
correctly.
couldn't resist.
Can't resist the doors.
And it seems, and then it flies.
Sorry.
And it has like 7 of these long tentacles flying around. It's got this massive like crown on top of its head, snake-like. You recognize this to be what was Eden.
Oh.
Where her tail would have been, it is now split into 6 different pieces.
It's
How
an
fast?
octopi.
How fast does it fly?
You can't really tell. It's kind of like coiled itself through the air, and it's like
Are we talking
looking
60
around.
feet, 80 feet?
A
You're not
building.
here, but
Ah,
you see it in the air, looking around, and everything around it with like darting looks.
Yeah.
It's a good thing I got the money.
Yeah. I think we need to take this thing out. Hmm.
How are you gonna do that?
And then
Sanctuary?
It looks in the direction of where the capital is, and you see like some wizards covered in these like blue robes, have started coming up behind you. One of them is a tiefling, and the other one is an orc.
I'm gonna turn around to the tiefling and orc.
You turn around and you see them as they walk forward. It's like, is everyone out of the building?
There are no.
That I don't know.
How did the fire start? Where did it start on?
It started on the main floor. My partner was laying in the bed and she just randomly caught on fire.
Internal combustion happens all the time. They
Stupid snakes.
stand back. We'll take care of it from here. And you see them like they both like cast a fly spell on themselves, and they start lifting up, and they start like creating water and like spraying it into the building, like almost 40 gallons at a time. Just this massive spray.
That would have been convenient to have.
yeah.
And as it starts dissipating, they haven't noticed what's flying above.
Hey guys, you should look above.
What is that? And then it makes a nosedive directly for the one that looked for the orc. Its tentacles, like its weird metal, like even its tentacles are true flesh. It's that mixture of stone and metal, and you see it like pierce directly through the orc. He's a wizard. He's dead. He goes limp with it inside of him, and then you see it burst into flames.
Oh my gosh, human combustion happens all the
Oh
time.
no.
And the tiefling moves into, it's like, get off my friend! And then it also gets stabbed through by another one of the tentacles. They also burst into flames. And you see their flesh not necessarily burn, but turn into like a hard stone. And again, that tubing seems to go through them. They become more like a combination of stone and almost like a Warforged-esque design.
Tap me in cheek.
A
Come on.
fusion of metal and stone.
I'm ready to go.
What are
Hmm.
you gonna do?
We can fly.
Okay.
What are you gonna do?
And then suddenly they drop and hit the ground,
No, I have astral attacks.
and they get up and like they're all like
and it's arch nemesis.
they're
That's a word.
they turn
Arch
to you,
nemesis?
and you see that water start collecting in their hands again. They're not wearing the robes. They both pretty much, they almost look pretty similar now with that burnt, like, any defining features is gone.
And you said metal and stone?
Metal and stone, yeah.
Write that down.
Hmm.
You see this happen, by the way. You see the creature nosedive and taking out the 2 firemen, but you also see this Warforged down here. While you do see them pretty often, they're usually tethered to a master.
I feel like I'm starting to piece 2 and 2 together. If I see him around with his master, I probably know what his master looks like too.
My point is, his master's nowhere to be found.
A rogue Warforged.
Someone there beside me.
A rogue Warforged.
They move,
don't like
the
that
2
combination.
creatures start moving towards,
Take
and
'em out.
the one creates its takes its water, and then it seems to solidify in its hands as it throws ice at you.
What? Fire and ice.
That was the theme. It completely
Can-
misses, however.
Oh,
Also
Oh,
roll
well,
initiative.
that's good.
Also roll initiative.
It would be roll initiative, yes.
Yeah. It attacked.
It's time for you to both roll initiative.
3.
14.
Keep this back
Okay.
down, yeah.
You're first. The civilians appear to be distracted while this machine is apparently attacked by these two. Almost, it would probably be best to say indoctrinated individuals start attacking him.
Can I use Entangle to trap one of them?
But I believe that is how that works.
Poison ivy character, yeah.
You are keeping track of your spell slot, by the way?
I've used Locate Object and Entangle. I think that's all I've
And
used
Speak
so
with
far.
Animals.
And Speak with Animals.
Okay. I forgot to have you do something. I believe it is. What is your wisdom?
My wisdom is 18.
18?
Yeah.
Okay, so 4. Proficiency 15. It is caught.
Nice.
You are busy. These wizard things, or this what was a wizard, is attempting to attack you, and then suddenly these vines. Any specific color design to them?
It's springtime, so they're gonna be green. They're just gonna be green vines.
Any thorns or anything?
Yeah, a couple thorns.
These
Yeah.
vines come out
Yeah,
and
a
just
little
start
damage there, here or
and
there.
it's like grabbed, and it is now like wrapped around its arms and holding it back along with its legs. It's trying to move towards you, but it's now unable to cast.
Okay.
You get
I'm gonna
advantage.
go up and try to punch it.
Aren't they flying?
It's,
They're flying.
No.
Oh, it's not my turn.
yeah. Is there anything else you want to do?
They're flying.
I just really want to fly.
No, they are.
Is my journal over there?
The enemies
Maybe.
are. The firefighters are flying.
I do not know.
I thought just the main.
There's some open journals here, but I couldn't tell what they were.
The firefighters flew, and while they were casting.
Gracias.
Attacking is a primary action, by the way.
I'm
this can- that might
going
be
to.
Which I can
Can I
do
use
three
my crystal ball of mind reading to mind read the creature?
Not on this turn. You would have
Okay.
to start off with that.
Okay.
With Alabama?
What about Alabama? What did I just use?
You journal, don't worry.
I believe that is all you can really
Yeah, I
do
think
right
so.
now.
That's about it for me.
That's up to you now.
I'm gonna try to go up and punch it.
I need to get you to download D&D Beyond.
Okay.
There'll be a few things I'll be able to help you with that.
Okay.
You run up to punch it, the one that is currently entangled.
Okay.
You have advantage on it.
Oh, I have advantage on it? Ooh. 23.
23. Yeah, you definitely hit it.
So I get a hit again. Okay. 21.
You hit it.
And then for my, I get bonus action, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna use my Thunderous Smite. Which,
Is
which,
it a bonus action spell?
yeah, it's a bonus action. It says, first time you hit with a melee attack during the spell's duration.
You would have wanted to use for a later thing. This is something you want to use for before you attack.
Oh, I thought because bonus actions go last.
No,
That's,
there's no actual order to how. actions
oh,
function.
okay, I didn't know that.
Am I around this at all?
No, actually.
Jared, neither am I.
I must be around you.
And Kayla's dead.
Oh yeah, your character, Kale.
Am I able to use that?
Yes.
Okay.
Don't you
Uh,
touch my character.
so it's
So
a-
you do the extra damage, which you destroy whatever this was.
Oh, okay.
You're-
Okay.
Not only do you punch it, and
Oh,
was
it
that
does.
Thunderous Smite?
Wait a minute.
Yeah, Thunderous Smite.
Your first punch just kind of like shatters it into pieces. as what's left of it kind of like it starts trying to move, and then collapses as the vines recede back into the area.
Skadoosh.
The thing above you, however, just flies in the other direction towards the main city,
Oh, Brotherette wanted to kill that thing.
and it moves at a surprisingly fast speed.
Score.
Well, I can't catch up to it. So.
There's still another wizard next to it. Then the other hit would have hit it, and you can hit that one.
Okay, I can hit that one?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna...
It also breaks apart rather easily.
Okay.
However, you now see. Would you like to describe yourself, Aurelia? What do you look like?
Yeah.
You see the person who had their hand reached out. With
My head just turns like 180. Just like,
That's horrifying.
That is
thank you.
very scary.
It's
Thank
like-
you.
and I just start walking towards her as my head is like...
Oh.
Like walking like an ostrich or something.
It's just like... And then I just... Then my body just changes like to face her.
Walking
that's
like an
horrifying.
ostrich.
Like
Thank-
a smaller,
How
Like-
tall?
like 5. I don't know, 5'2". We'll
Okay,
go
I'm
5'2".
7'10".
Okay, yeah, that's horrifying.
Just see that.
It's like the Iron
Basically,
Giant to you.
Like
You
similar
gained a
to my
couple
build,
feet.
Okay.
small, light, and like covered in like vines and like just very like flowy and green.
Killian, you know Guild
Very
Wars?
flowing green.
Yeah.
You know Guild Wars, Killian?
Yeah.
You know the plant people you can play?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
She
is probably the closest thing to what she is playing.
I mean,
I just look down at her and just like...
Yeah, this metallic machine just kind of like
that.
walks up to you, and then
That's
proceeds
my
to look
pet.
down on you and your cow.
Kelly, you need a pet.
I just like go like just for like a fist pump.
the rock and roll. Just like a little.
I just trying to give you a fist pump, like thank you.
A small little.
Do you say thank you?
Yeah, I do say thank
Oh.
you.
Never have I been more
But it changes
terrified
color.
of a machine, boss.
Ooh.
so it's kind of
You're
Pretty.
welcome.
This is
Aurelia,
kind
this
of
one
what she would
scares
look
me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You just hear
Aurelia, this
Here.
one scares
Kelly.
me. This one
Can I get a
scares me.
representation?
yeah. That's
I'm gonna
probably-
pet my cow.
Thank you.
I want to let Lollipops out, see if Lollipops will interact.
So not only does this giant robot walk up to you and you start petting your cow, all of a sudden its like chest opens up and this tiny, almost hippopotamus-like creature like rolls out, with like a little like those little beanie hats with the little propellers on top. It kind of rolls out. It's got these two little tiny wings on the back. They're just flapping. You have no idea how it's actually flying, but it is.
It's like a bumblebee.
Its wings are definitely too small for the rest of its body.
Like a bee.
Lollipop, you can make a new friend now.
Was that like an elephant? What the heck?
Make a hippo noise, Killian.
It's a machine. I don't know what a hippo sounds like.
Can you give us your best hippo?
That was the best hippo
That was-
noise.
Sounds like a train
What-
like
what do you
thing, dude. Ready for departure.
Tickets, please. Let's go.
Tickets, please.
I'm gonna ask you, what was that thing?
Oh, that big scary thing. Oh, that was
Yeah.
my partner that we actually owned that hotel. Now it's burned down, and I don't know why, but I did get money. So anyway, thank you.
He's a good friend.
This one is strange.
Well,
Yeah.
Well, you see, the
Is
thing
that a
is, I
woman?
don't.
It's a woman. It's a woman cow.
It's a cow. They're not gonna have a high pitched voice. It's a cow.
squeaky cow.
Hi there, I'm a cow.
That sounds better.
Aurelia, this one scares me.
Well, see, as you can see, I am robot, so I don't really have emotions. I can simulate emotions, but I don't really have them.
That's your opener with anyone you meet new?
Not necessarily.
I'm not there.
Yeah, it's like-
Just talks behind
Yeah.
you. Not that. Not quite.
I'm not there.
so if I say things that might come off weird, because I am the robot.
I ain't a robot.
He just preempts the negative. That's what he does. He preempts the negative.
Poor Aurelia's over here having like a stroke.
Did I? Oh, I'm sorry. I guess I must have scared you as my head snapped around.
Yeah, a little
need a
bit.
defibrillator?
That and being
I was
like
just so-
2.5 feet taller than me, and
Made of like
Everything-
made of like blackish metal with like
yeah,
blue
yeah,
lights. glowing
everything
through.
about that. Watch it. I have the little bugs on my side now.
Ooh.
I'll defend you, boss. This is the sound of the cow now. I'll defend you, boss.
That's okay. I don't think that'll be necessary.
So I apologize
I
for
show
that.
my strength of a true bovine.
Okay, well, there were a bunch of people in there, and a lot of them are dead now. So
Yep.
Is the fire still going?
Oh yeah, it's definitely still going.
Oh my.
I mean,
I
what's-
mean, there's nothing I can do about it.
unless you know someone that can just expound a bunch of water on this building.
Expound.
I really
you
don't
did know somebody. They died.
Yeah.
Very quickly, actually.
Like, wow.
The two people tried, but they didn't make it very far.
I don't think anyone else is gonna try with that happening.
Well,
They don't know.
the big monster thing did fly away. So whoever comes now,
Maybe that was the whole fire
Man,
department.
you grew a
they had
lot.
two people in the whole
You
the
went
whole
from a baby to
I mean,
a
honestly, I wouldn't be that surprised with the legislation that this town has going on.
What legislation?
Exactly.
Background.
Killian. The little metal eaters.
Yeah, that's not at all what I was thinking. There's a monster called a rust monster.
But my name is
Those are
Kuma.
horrifying.
Scrabble it.
And it stands for bear. So hopefully I won't startle you next time.
Here's one more time.
Giant machine that walks up to you named Bear. What more horrifying could it be?
But now you know.
Their greatest enemy.
Okay, I'm Aurelia. We need to, at very least, make sure that everyone is away from the building and the fire so that no more people get hurt.
Okay.
Fair enough.
You guys will now spend for a decent amount just keeping people back. Because people are trying to like investigate because they've never seen purple fire before.
Investigate, probably get their things that they left behind.
No,
No.
they're dead.
The people on the first floor, they'll be fine. Just,
Okay.
It's other people that are around the town.
We're now going to change tact, over to the bar.
Oh,
Rudimentary arrangements.
I'm outside sitting on the street.
You're right. You're not in the
That you're
bar.
right.
Alright.
You wake up
Ah! Kitty cat go meow meow.
in the middle of the street.
How did it get
Oh
here?
my gosh, you don't got no head.
You slept. Never mind.
So he's at a bar, outside of a bar.
He's sleeping in the streets.
I'm
You
sleeping.
just-
I'm sleeping next to a bar.
Did anyone
outside
try to
of a
like
bar.
bug him or
He's
anything?
in a bar, outside of a bar. A limited bar.
Unlimited bar.
Barception.
I'm dropping bars. I'm gonna go into the bar
You're going back to rudimentary arrangements?
after I
You're gonna
slept for
ask
4
the
hours.
wood elf
No,
about.
not again. You make your way to the front door of rudimentary arrangements. The giant demon orc still standing there, and the wood elf shifter is also there.
Ah, there's you go.
Oh god.
Yes, I had a question. Do you know where the forest of Wagyu?
No, what's the forest of? I've never heard of the forest of
Where you
Wagyu.
make the best doors.
Well, I haven't been there
That's where
yet.
the best
I
quality
haven't
wood
mapped
comes
it
That's
in.
where you get the
I
best.
just wanted to know before I went if it was a good place.
Are you asking me because I'm a wood elf? Are you asking about a forest because I'm a wood elf?
Well, I can ask him and he'd probably give me the same answer. He might have been there.
Yeah, but you asked the wood elf first.
Well, you're the one who I can speak to.
Yeah, but you asked the wood elf first about a forest that you've never heard of, that I've never heard of.
That you've never heard of?
I've never.
I've been underground for most of my life. I don't know what a tree looks like.
So did I! And then
Well,
all of a
yeah.
sudden I picked up the trend of killing people!
But I'm confused. Don't you make doors?
But doors.
But don't you make doors?
I don't know. Get inside before you say something increasingly more racist than the door and the forest thing.
You wear wooden shoes?
Who wears wooden shoes?
I don't know, I just had a question.
Get inside before I. Oh, why? Gods above, what have I done to deserve this man who is constantly racist to me? He comes asking about wood. Why was I born this way?
I don't know, you might know things about wood. And lizards. Do you know anything about lizards?
Get inside. I don't want to talk to you.
What about the albino ones?
I don't want to talk to you. You are nothing but pain.
And suffering?
Yes.
Oh, thank God.
Please get in the door. I don't want to talk to you.
But by the way,
Stop talking to me.
I love the door. I'll go inside.
You just see him like crumple to his knees, just like, God, why?
Take a D4 of emotional damage.
Yeah.
And the
Exhaustion.
giant orc-
Exhaustion.
The
right
giant
there.
orc kneels right next to him, pats on his back, and you just hear.
Translation. Fuck him.
You don't know what the translation is.
Probably that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You enter the bar.
Psychically.
For the most part, it's the regular crowd is there, but there is a table with a few new individuals at it.
You.
Yes, not regulars. At least
Go
not
up to
anyone
it.
that you have seen.
I'm gonna go up to it.
You go up to a table where there is this large orc man with a big axe on his back. Two tusks, not really wearing too much in terms of armor, but he appears to be wearing a strange harness. Green skin, hair tied back. To his right is a human female. This woman, strange. She appears to have been like many cuts have been all over her body. However, the way they heal, there's like greenish scarring. She has short
Like
blonde
you.
hair of like a quarterstaff. Doesn't look like the strongest health. She is very sickly looking. Whereas, almost like black raven like a raven like cowl over like brown leather that's also been damaged in pieces. It appears they travel together. You also see here.
Jared, describe your character.
You also see a humanoid-looking figure standing among them, and he has a cloak around his body, so his features are kind of hidden in terms of that. His cloak is down from his head, and that's how you know he looks humanoid. He has reddish skin, his eyes a slight glow in them, and he also has a big axe on the back of his back.
Just say got a big ass.
But this axe looks like a great axe, but instead of it being a long handle, it actually looks like a slimmed down one.
I didn't understand a single word you said.
I
How are
did
you
not-
not doing
That is your
here?
perception. You do not understand what you perceive.
How are you guys doing?
You all wait. How many? I said a few. There's a fourth individual here. There is a fourth individual here. You, Melon. You are the fourth person.
I'm the fourth one? Okay, what do I look like? I don't remember.
I got
I
her
do
to wake
have a
up.
picture though.
Can I cheat?
I
Okay.
got Kayla to wake up, Gillian. I smacked her a couple
So-
times.
You,
She punched me.
Kayla?
It was the on button.
I was asking if I could see it.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna describe her real quick. So, there's another person there. She had. You're not looking at it yet, you whore. So, which way?
Oh,
Or whatever. Anyway, so she has 2 cat ears. One is white, one is brown.
Ooh.
And she has longer hair. It's in a ponytail, and it's half brown, half white. And she, from like the top half, she looks very human, but her bottom half has like feline legs, and she has a tail. She also has She has
It's a
like
Neko.
yes, it is. She also has
That's
like
literally what.
black
No.
tattoo markings pretty much across her
Yeah.
body, and she has a great sword right next to her. So this is what she looks like.
Oh.
This is what she looks like.
Let's just on the edge.
Meow.
Oh yeah, if you want to make your characters in
You're
hero form,
attracted to that, I
No.
see.
He's
I'm not a
got-
furry. It's Neko.
I do have three.
So does it make me a
What?
furry?
And she also has one blue eye, one green eye.
Like a calico.
Wow.
Is that a calico?
Yeah. Yeah. Make sure of eyes. It's just like sheepdogs,
Yeah.
where they can,
Better be a good drawing. Better be
or
from the-
actually
better be
like
from the heart.
huskies. They can actually have one black eye and one
Oh yeah.
crystal blue eye. So I love it. Well, how are you lot doing here today? I've never seen you guys before. Is the first time for you guys in the bar or no?
Oh, I'm just passing through.
Passing through. Really?
Yes.
That's great to hear. How are you enjoying Noctruck?
It's a new place for me. I'm just taking a look around.
Taking a look around.
Why have you assumed his accent?
I
It's
don't know.
just- it's just-
I don't know what to do.
Is it? That's such a pleasant surprise because there's a lot of stuff that is going on down here.
There's always stuff going on down here.
You are quite right, but when I bloody tell you, these blokes down here have the funniest humor of all the cities I've been to, which is a lot, by the way.
Anyway, guys. As I was talking about, I was wrestling a tiger. Up on the upper ground. I was wrestling a tiger. And this thing was big, I would tell you. It was probably the same height as me. The legs were massive on it.
Wrestling a tiger?
Yes. Yeah.
Try wrestling an owl bear.
Oh, an owl bear. When did you fight that?
In the
Why are we
in the
assuming my
forest of
accent?
north. No.
This is taking place. Oh God! Great God!
Me and Riga here, we went to town on it.
Oh,
Let me talk about it.
I went 1-on-1. You had to fight, have a pal, huh?
What's
Still
it now?
much more bigger. I shouldn't have brought up the story. You really shouldn't have.
It's an owlbear. It's still.
What about you? What have you fought?
How are you doing, my feminine?
You
fellow?
capable of a bunny?
What?
I think she's the quiet type. I'm not too sure.
How are you doing today, madam?
Looks a little young too.
Just go to shake your hand.
Gross.
Oh!
I also appear middle-aged.
Very angry kitty. You should try to pet her. She might bite you.
You know what? I might try that, but later.
It happens to all the tabaxi I try to pet. It's the strangest thing.
I have a tabaxi friend too. I've done it before. She didn't bite me the one time, but all the rest of the times it was bad. I kind of
It's like petting a cat. You never know when you're gonna get it.
exactly.
See,
And the tail, it's like almost.
With
a
the
big
belly.
for those kind of things,
You
I
pick
just
it.
let them be that by themselves. I don't need to touch other people like that.
I was just trying to shake the hand.
Well, clearly she doesn't want you to shake your hand.
What is your name?
Why do you care?
Well,
You did
You'll-
just pop in. What's
I
your
just
name?
actually, I should give my name first.
You shut
That
up.
is my bad.
Thank you.
Before my apologies. My name is Ruben.
Reuven?
Ruben.
Ah. Mistake.
Sorry,
Sorry.
it's my accent. It's just
Oh,
a little extravagant.
you're excited.
I was gonna say anything.
But
I like it.
yes. But I was. Your name was once again Tim. Tim something.
Thomas.
Thomas.
And I didn't even say that. How did you know that?
I actually have a mind's eye about this. I have voices in my head. Sometimes they give me words.
I don't mean to alarm you, but that one seems a little weird.
I'm not. Trust me. It's completely fine. By the way, what's your name?
What were you going to say?
I'm not doing that. I was about to do something.
What's your
to either
name?
of them.
Hey, calm down. What's your name? What's your name, madam?
Still,
Are we at a bar or are we around a table?
I don't know.
You're at a table in a bar. This
In a
is a
bar.
massive, like, multi-level bar.
I am
with, like, a
Reuben
central
Strider.
pillar in the middle.
My full name,
How
given
many chairs are
to
there?
me by myself.
There's around
No one else
6
gave me a name,
chairs
so I
here.
just named
There's
myself.
only 4 of us right now. So
But
Yeah.
one of the most common things around here is what.
Reuben, if you would please sit down and
Pronounce
sort
it correctly, please. Reuben.
of... Reuben.
Thank you.
Sorry. That's going to be a hard thing for me to get over. First impressions are very bad for me. Please sit down.
Huh?
Please sit down.
First impressions are very bad for you.
Anyway, I think we got started on the wrong foot.
On your shoulders.
Wait up! Can we get a round of drinks for everyone?
What's his name? Goldeneye. Goldeneye.
I let my accent just keep going in and out.
Hey, let me go get a round of drinks for you all.
What?
For you all.
I already ordered some.
Did you
I-
say my name?
Golden. Yes. I need a round of drinks over here. I can come pick them up.
Let me send one of my associates over.
Oh, absolutely.
And can I get some lemon?
Just a whole lemon.
You see the high elf just.
Thank you. Now,
I don't know.
Reuben, you were talking to the nice lady.
Yes. Well, as she keeps telling me, she don't know who I am. My name is Reuben Strider. I am an assassin for the Inkblades.
Why would you just tell me you're an assassin?
Well,
Do you know what city you're in?
Oh, you're right.
Reuben Northright.
I'm a newcomer.
You're right.
I-
Fair enough.
I'm a newcomer. I am actually, when you say assassin, I'm kind of taken aback. I don't say anything. But visually, my facial features.
The hell?
I'm assassin and a thief for Northright, and as well as for Thumpers, who is the manager.
Thumper.
Thumpers,
Sorry.
who is usually upstairs. Don't call him that. It's just a name between. He gives me a great name.
I keep looking at you while you're talking.
Yes.
And I'm going to use one of my psychic. I'm going to use one of my psychic die, and speak to her telepathically, and ask her if he is bothering you, if Reuben is bothering you.
I'm not even.
No. This is between our minds.
That's what happens when I don't check on one of my character players.
Also, I will mark off one of my die.
How do you know what he is, though?
Yeah.
I ask you, in your mind,
Anything
Yeah.
about either.
you just need to think, and it talks to me. Does not matter what language you speak into.
He's getting there.
It doesn't matter what language you need.
No,
That's
I can speak to
insane.
anyone. It does not matter.
Only a warlock. There's only one other class that does that, and that's a warlock, and that's still powerful.
Oh, that's right. I can use one of these for free. Never mind. That one was free.
He has 6 of these, by the way, so that's 7.
Seven technically with this one included. I can also speak over a mile away.
This is what you get killing for having someone who actually plays D&D.
No,
He
doesn't.
he doesn't.
Oh wait, that was the thing I need to roll. That's why I need to grab the die. I can speak with you like that for 5 hours.
Oh, great.
Roll a d6, and that's how many hours I can speak with.
Boy, I slept on the soul knife because I thought it was dumb.
Oh, it's amazing.
That is awesome.
It is awesome. I can do way more killing. What is your name, lady?
Are you still talking?
Yes, yeah.
Oh,
I spoke in my normal voice.
Bathsheba.
Shifa.
Do I just...
Huh?
Hold on. No.
Yeah, and I'm still looking at you while I'm speaking like this. And I go,
It's like listening, but not really listening.
yeah, right? Yeah, right? I said, and I just kind of leave it blank. Like, connection's still there. I'm not going to be thinking anymore, talking like that. And continue on.
But absolutely. So, how about we go on about business? I had an inquiry for your 2 particular skills. Because you look very skilled, as your armor looks very elegant, and
I'm wearing
your
a cloak.
Elegant.
It's
It's a
elegant
beautiful
armor.
cloak.
It's a beautiful cloak.
And actually, to reveal, I do move my arms onto the table, and 2 massive, shield-like gauntlets are on my arms as I'm bare.
Are you showing off?
Bare arms, and I go, what skills are you needing?
You're killing kind. Actually, no, the
What?
thievery kind. We need
Item I created.
the thievery kind, because currently we're about to go on a special quest to steal a particular item, and we need some extra protection.
How many of you?
Currently,
You
there's one,
don't know
two,
about
three,
Eden.
4.
Cool. And I speak psychically, and I go, do you have skills in the rogue department?
I can kill someone pretty good.
You have skills. Pretty easy.
Hold on, I need to.
If you want, do
no.
it as an underperformance.
What?
If you want, do it underperformance.
Oh, okay.
Rocky's fine.
Well, I rolled a 17. Well, no, I was trying to hide my smile.
No,
I-
that's what I'm saying. Do the
yeah.
performance. I do that all the time.
Yeah. I rolled a
Such great way to do
I rolled a 17, so that's covered.
I
was able to
appreciate
hold
you.
that.
Take inspiration.
Inspiration?
Yes.
Like mark my inspiration?
Yes. Mark your inspiration.
That's what I'm my inspiration. Oh, we need some well-needed help.
What?
Well,
I'm new to town. Are you guys going around?
we're going around trying to find people, but you're the newest people in town, and you look very skilled in sorts, which I don't know what you are, but I can assume probably a barbarian. By chance?
I can be. And then I pull my arms back in, the cloak moves back around. I guess I'm free. I didn't have any plans today. What about you, lady?
I did ask both of you. Well, you will be handsomely compensated with whatever we get.
Kitty cat go meow meow.
Just no. Yes. Nothing else going on right now.
It's not so bad. Also, I forgot to show you my face. I've been hiding it under my cloak this entire time. Not just my bad. I pull my hood back. A nice silver hair going all the way down, pointy elf ears pointing out with charcoal skin, as well as blue patches. One on the side of his cheek, and then just several that you
Yeah.
can just barely
Blue
see.
patches of scales.
Yeah,
specifically.
scales
Yeah.
specifically.
Even your face is a little bit more intense than normal.
Got the Chad jaw going on.
The Giga Chad. It's like that black and white image that you'll see when
Yeah.
they send
Yeah,
people.
yeah.
No.
I got it.
No.
I roll a perception check, 24. I wanna perceive how strong he is. How strong does this man look?
I don't know that works that way.
Can you do that?
Can you do that?
You do that on an enemy and
looks
stuff
give
like
me
that?
How much of you is most of you is covered in armor, right?
I'm covered by a massive cloak. Yeah, so yeah, I have.
Well, no, are you covered in is your cloak covering your body, or is the cloak just behind?
Like
you?
my body?
No, my
body's being-
cloak is covering my body usually.
Okay, never mind.
Except when I'm in battle, I
You
take
can't
the
really
cloak
tell.
off.
Okay, then I didn't know your cloak was covering like mine.
You don't notice that much definition on his neck.
I'm an expert in perception, Killian.
I also have an expertise in perception.
Oh, good.
Do you
You
like
just
a
deal
birdie
with
or
two
whatever?
of you.
By the way, he has
And
one.
Killian, you
He
gave me
has
a
1 point
I
more
can't
than
be
me.
surprised.
Yeah.
He has 1 point more than me because I have disadvantage. Also, I'm wearing sunglasses.
Smart.
How long?
Indoors.
Big.
Yeah. Oh man, you're pretentious too. How long you been down here?
How long have I? I've lived here my entire life.
Never seen the surface?
Oh,
Vast
no.
blue skies.
No, I've been outside most definitely, but I've lived here my entire life.
Oh, I see.
I've been with the Inkblades. Before the Inkblades were ever a thing, I forget what there
They
was.
came into activity around.
Goldeneye, was it? Where's the manservant with the drinks?
I
Let's Please not refer to my people as manservants. She's on her way. And you see
Different cultures.
Is it
different
a-
cultures.
Is it a woman servant?
I don't
It
know
is-
where you get
a
all
waitress.
A
A
woman
waitress
servant.
comes over. A drider. A drider is got the upper body of a drow woman. Beautiful hair, pointed back ears, beautiful face. Her attire is simply a vest over nothing really else underneath it. That's how most of the attire is at this specific bar. Below her waist, however, it becomes this big spider. 8 legs, large abdomen, like even some fangs are out in front as well.
Is it like the woman from League of Legends?
No.
Police?
No. I know what you're referring to, but no. If anything, it's more like arachnid.
And then, is this
And she, hold on, she also wears a mask on her face, a black marble mask with golden calligraphy on it of the ink blades.
is she like she's giving the drinks out to everyone now?
Yeah, she's come over to you, and she's like pretty tall up, so she has to kind of like bend down.
I-
to get the plate.
As she bends down on the plate, I do sprinkle 2 silvers on the plate as a tip for.
Thank you very much.
Corner a
drinks.
man.
Huh?
For corner a man.
I flick a gold
Yeah.
piece to her.
I
I wonder.
very much appreciate that.
You're very beautiful, madam.
We don't have
You like
sharp
spider
here.
ladies, but you'll make fun of
We don't-
wolf people?
He's a drow.
I'm a drow. Why wouldn't I be attracted to my own kind?
I take it and I smell the aroma and I take my drink.
It is a
That's
nice.
all you got.
How do I want to describe this? It's a nice. It's definitely almost like a beer, so it's got that, in my personal opinion, disgusting yeasty, like weedy texture.
Beans.
But it's like a deeper, almost with like hints of cocoa.
This is good stuff.
It's
I
like
personally
Shrek.
hate it.
Okay, Ruben,
And
when is this
the
start?
orc and the human also drinking. They're just listening to
I
this.
actually, I believe it starts today.
Today.
Yes.
Ah.
Are you?
Very impromptu. I'm free.
Well, it was just a last minute decision.
What time?
You could follow me around and we can go find my party.
Psychically, I go and I say, this could be a trap, but this could also be fun. Are you able to handle yourself?
Mhm. Sure am.
And I do smirk and I say, yeah, I would love to walk around the town.
Yes.
Are you up to it, Lee?
I do live here, so I know it.
Well, it was great to meet you guys. Thank you for having a drink with us.
It was great talking to
Yes, and your owlbear story was phenomenal.
Thank you.
you. Indeed. I now have to take one on myself when I go back up there.
What was your name again?
Thomas.
Thomas. Good to meet you, Thomas.
Thank you.
I pushed my drink, by the way, towards the orc. So he can have it.
I like this one, Riga. And he drinks, and Riga smiles. He's like,
Oh.
thank you for benefiting my mate.
Okay.
You see, like, so he stands up and she hops on his back. Like the harness thing is actually made so that she can like hop on and like ride with him. He's like, see you guys around.
So yeah.
If you guys ever make your way to the forest up north, call for Virgo.
Did you say forest? Did you say forest?
Is it the
Will
forest
do,
of
sir.
Wagyu?
The forest of Wagyu! The West Forest of Wagyu!
Now, Ruben, shall we start?
Yes, absolutely.
I get up and again you see my massive muscles as my
How tall are you?
my armor. I'm 6 foot.
Mess.
Oh, I'm towering over you.
Well, it's just I didn't say how tall I was. I was saying my muscles as I was getting up. As I lack them in real life, so I need to compensate for my D&D character.
Jared, it's just like you in real life.
How tall are
Is
you?
that why you always play barbarian?
Check
How
it out.
tall am I?
6'3".
Not that much. It's our height difference.
No. What?
You're 6'3".
Yeah,
I'm 6 foot.
you're 6'1".
I don't think you can decide how tall he is. I'm pretty sure it's his
Well, in
character.
real life.
In real life,
Oh.
he's 6'1".
So, 1 inch difference. Still. We're about the same height almost.
1 inch can make all the difference.
3
True.
inches. 3 inches. He says it's a difference.
And then
I'm
I,
still looking like this, Jared.
and then I waver my hand and point towards the door. Let's go.
Like,
Absolutely. And I go out the door.
yeah,
I
I saw
follow.
you over there.
Where are you?
I'm going out the
Give me
door.
a
I'm
kick.
going to go find my friends.
Okay.
They don't know I'm trying to go find my friends with friends.
Do you know where your friends are?
Absolutely
No.
not. You know what? You know what? I should
Sorry
ask
if I
the
got you
wood
flustered
elf at the
over there,
door.
Sam, by touching your toe.
Has the wood been talking?
You guys make your way out the door. And
No.
the wood elf and the orc are there, and they're like, "Oh, it's very good to see." What do you want there? What do you want, Reuben?
I wanted to know if you've seen a Warforged, Kuma. If you've seen him before.
Haven't seen a warforged around here since you came the last time.
Sweet. I give you a gold coin for the information.
I don't want anything from you.
Oh, you want a gold coin? Fine, I'll go toss it to him and Ned, and he can give you guys a beer.
And I secondly, he's not beloved everywhere, it seems.
He's
No, psychically.
Yeah, psychically.
yeah.
And I just nod and I say, my name is Thomas.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Thomas.
These are my brand new friends.
Oh God, I'm so sorry for you. I'm so sorry.
Why, it's been pleasant for the time being. What is your name?
Even he forgot his name.
It's been a while. No one really asked me for my name. I'm Sahalia,
Sahalia.
Yes!
and that's them vow.
And now.
Then now. He's beaten a bear before. An owlbear, is that right?
That was the other guy, Micah.
Oh, there's the other guy.
So,
That's my bad.
I speak to the orc. You're able to,
Do you think all orcs look the same? You racist!
and I speak to you psychically. This is, they're very crazy. They might need to be rest for them.
Pleasant friendship, cause this is so nice to
I don't
see
know
you
if
guys.
it's considered pleasant friendship when you're consistently racist to me and my friends.
See, I don't know. You don't take it as well as the other people do.
Well-
It's weird.
I will say, we do need to get going. We have a company that we need to
Please
meet.
take him away.
Let's go, Reuben.
You know what paper is?
Who?
Paper.
I don't care.
Reuben, come on.
You know where paper comes from?
And I grab his arm as we're walking down.
Killian, I put 2 gold coins in my hand and I go to shake the door person's hand as like a goodbye in a way. And so
Goodbye.
he takes the 2.
Thank you very much.
Psychically, I go, nice move, because I kind of noticed.
Yeah, because you have a high enough perception.
Yeah, I do.
I also.
Yeah, you do too.
Notice.
You both notice. Well, actually, roll a sleight of hand, Caleb.
Right.
Sleight of hand.
Yeah, it's like.
It would be sleight of hand.
Do you have an expertise?
Should we roll 2, or are we just gonna use
It
passive?
would be
We're
dexterity.
not. You're right. We're not
You
actively
were not
looking.
actively looking.
Not actively looking.
16.
Yeah, he definitely sees it.
I see it too.
Yeah, you both see it.
I'm not really trying to hide it.
No, you're right. No. Cool. And then so we move along. So what direction are we heading to?
You have no idea. Don't look at me.
I was about to say towards the portal. Because I know Enoch is probably still back in. What's this?
Oh yeah, Enoch is. Yeah, as far as you're aware, Enoch is still back in Elderholland.
Yeah, as far as I'm aware.
Yep.
Elder Hollow it is.
Can I use like a deception check on him
What?
to see if he actually knows where he's going?
I know where I'm going.
Well, since he's going to find Enoch, he does know where he's going.
Okay.
Yeah.
If he was just finding
Deception
Enoch-
check. It's an insight check.
Or not, I guess. I'm just saying if you're just decepting, but yeah.
Me?
I would roll a deception check for that.
Well, I was trying to get your
Now I
attention.
gotta open up
Yeah,
another
or-
tab.
I'm looking for
You were
where?
too concentrated.
Kayla, do you like
Insight.
Kayla?
Insight is
That's what
wisdom.
I'm feeling right
Kayla,
now.
do you like my
Oh, that
psychic
looks pretty
abilities?
dope.
I feel like you and I are gonna blow.
Also, my deception is a 9.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
A
what I'm
9?
feeling.
Yeah.
Do I play differently?
You feel what?
My,
You
my
have
role
what?
play
Your other
differently?
character has
I
what?
like it.
Plus
I like
14
your
to stealth?
Hmm?
Your other character has like a plus 14 to stealth, is that right?
I would have to look at it.
But is it absurd dexterity?
Plus 14 to stealth?
There's
There's
no
no
way
way he has.
No, no, no.
Who's next?
His
It's talking about my sniper one.
His
Unless he's a rogue, he won't have that. Unless he chose the one expertise as stealth. But even then, I don't.
Think so. I have a 20 in dex though, but anyway.
You three begin making your way towards the portal. You get down the road pretty easily. You know where you're going. To the new location that had been built, since it's no longer the tower that was originally.
Yeah.
You had come out of it. This is actually, you're headed towards the statue in the center of the city. There's a large statue, mostly male figure, but there's like no facial features. It's just like, you know, those ideal Anon men, and he's like
How
holding
long,
up the ceiling.
how long did it take us to walk there?
It takes you around like,
Watch it.
from this place, it takes you around like an hour to get there.
Okay.
It's a like, Noctrike is massive.
How long has this been standing here?
Don't make me.
Way before you.
I have no idea.
You don't know the history?
I need a sharpen.
Some tour guide.
I'm a
I know you
local,
chuckle.
I'm a local around here, and I wasn't raised by anybody but myself. So, yeah,
I can understand that.
it's a crazy world out there. Let's go through the portal.
Where does it lead to?
Elder Hollow.
Okay.
You have not been there.
Nope, I have no idea. That's why I asked.
You said your skin is reddish? Okay. It's good to know. Really red skin details.
Now you can be wasted.
No.
Like we both
You make, you arrive at the portal.
We both looked the same.
You arrive at the portal.
We
There's
both knew in our
there's
mind
one
like
of the portal keepers there. It's like,
he was up to something.
And my
Yeah.
eyes glow a slight yellow too.
Cool.
that's fancy. You guys headed up to Elder Hollow?
Yes, and we're going to look for Enoch.
Sounds good. The building is coming more along because at the time it wasn't built.
Yeah.
Have a good trip. Step on the portal, please.
I put my foot inside, and I say,
So if the portal's not active, I need you to be just on the circle.
I just step in. That's right, you said step in the
Step on-
circle.
Step on the circle. I telepathically, have you done this before?
Yeah.
Have you been here before?
To Elder Hollow?
Yeah.
No.
The only way down to Noctrike, by the way, is through portal, so you have been through this.
Oh, I have been through this. Okay, yeah.
Not this portal,
Oh,
but
yeah, through this.
A
Through
portal.
through a portal, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm about to start. His hands
Aye.
vibrate intensely to the point where it's like almost blurry. He places his hands on the circle. It glows in a beautiful blue ring. And everything around you fades out except for the circle. Almost like a cloudy surrounding appears before you. This is as you appear in the new section. I need you, except for you, I need you to make Constitution saves. Yes. Just because you've used the portal before doesn't mean you're used to it.
Oh.
I got a.
Okay.
I got a 9.
What's your constitution?
I got an 8.
Wow.
+2, plus I get a
Oh,
proficiency bonus.
When you everything settles, there's that jolt, and you feel your stomach like. You don't hurl, but you're definitely like.
Ah,
Not used to that yet.
not so used to it yet.
Ooh.
This you find yourself.
I'm maintaining it.
You find yourself in an underground location.
Yes, this is underneath the church where I killed 2 dragons.
It's completely changed from what you saw.
You didn't bring up the dragons when we were talking about a tiger and an owlbear?
No, but it was a pretty
Elbow.
cool story that you two. I wasn't gonna
Elbow.
kill the
Elbow.
mood. You two were telling very great stories, and I loved hearing
Can I
about it.
also, like, since the telepath
Yeah, you can
thing,
do it back and forth. Yep.
I don't believe a single word.
I know. That's why I'm trying to get it out of him.
There's no way this guy by himself killed 2 dragons.
This must have been with Enog in your party, right? You killed
Enog.
You want to know something? Yes, but they actually didn't fight the dragons. They were fighting gnolls,
We're gonna call her egg.
which is the dog creatures that you'll see outside. Actually, there are a few around here right now.
Should we prepare?
No,
Okay.
they were vampire gnolls. They're under mind control, but due to a dragonborn turning into a half dragonborn.
I telepathy. Has this ever happened before? in the
This is
underground?
how I got these marks too. I'm also now
Catching up,
apparently
Anything
a third dragon.
you sinister person.
I wonder what his friends are like. I tell him psychically. I go, that's brilliant. I can't wait to meet your friends.
Well, if he's anything, they're probably just as psychotic.
Carry on.
No.
And I was psychically,
Psychic.
carry on.
Let's go for it.
It's amazing how much this area has changed since you were only here just the other day.
Yeah.
The whole area has been sculpted into almost like one of the buildings from Nochdrike. It's everything has been like all the terrain, all the vines that have been coming through the one section. Everything is now like a sheer stone. It's been completely remodeled. As you make your way through, you discover that even like they've changed how the cave is structured now, where it is just like it looks designed instead of just a hole. As you make your way to the main staircase, it has been completely fixed, mended, and it is now, and it continues all the way up to the top of the church. What's strange is the light that you normally see at this time of day doesn't come through. You can, there's torches that line the way up.
Probably because there's a fucking black hole.
Well, you don't know that.
No, but I'm just saying.
Oh, yes. I forgot to mention. Ignore the black hole in the sky. One of my idiot friends decided to do that.
Is your group known among the masses? Your group has done fantastic stuff.
Actually, yes.
Never heard of you guys before.
Well, it's your first come. You came first. This is your first time coming to Nochdrike.
Point
so-
taken. Where are we going again?
Got it? No.
We're gonna go up, and then we're going to a bar. She should still be there.
How long? When did you left? You left her there. She's just been here all day.
She wanted to sleep. That's
At
what,
the bar.
Yes, she kind of got badly injured. And you know how limbs just grow back magically?
Yes, I could heal.
Yeah, she's doing one of those naps.
All right, take us to her then.
You make your way up the staircase, and you arrive in this cathedral, where you once knew it as a ruin. It has been completely repaired.
Religion.
Where it's
Religion check.
Yes. Why? What are you looking for?
I wanted to know what religious basis of
Oh,
the.
okay.
So I rolled a 14 plus my 4, so 18.
On the main piece of glass on the window, there is this heptagram symbol with 7 different sections of eyes on it. This is the symbol known as. They're referred to as a 7 rather simply, but these
The
are
7?
the 7, and they are these archdevils that rule the 7 hells, as they're called, or 7 rings.
Oh, I would know something about this.
I actually psychically I go. This is the 7 rings with the 7 archdemons that rule the 7 realms.
Thank you.
So this is the 7 archdemons that rule the 7 realms.
Wait, we continue into there, right?
This is
you're,
where we
like,
fought.
You're coming out of where like the altar table used to be,
Okay.
except it's been removed. Even all the pews have been completely removed, and instead there's workstations. As you see Warforged bodies being dug, being chopped into and removed, like pieces being removed as they're being harvested.
So,
Didn't you say they're not here? One of your friends with Warforge.
yeah, he's not here. He's back in Narkdrake, hopefully. I pray he didn't go get himself in trouble again.
Again.
Who knows? Once or twice. It
It'll
happens
never happen.
sometimes.
Happens to the best of us.
Happens to, yes, absolutely.
Awesome.
Yes.
Carry on to Enoch, or whatever her name is.
Enoch.
Enoch.
Make your way outside the church doors. I need you
Sports.
all to make a wisdom save.
Say
E.
17.
What?
Do you have to make a wisdom save?
Nope.
17.
I want to wait for Cal.
10.
Wisdom saving
No,
throw?
wisdom, not perception.
Wisdom.
Wisdom
Yeah.
saving throw.
10.
I need to get a pillow for my back.
Not 20.
I'll be right
Okay.
back.
You two are fine. You, however, the stone statues come alive.
He has an old
Again.
back.
Shit.
I don't need to explain this to you
No,
because you're on the.
I know what happened.
what is happening?
They're looking at her.
The statues are moving
Oh,
as
are
if
they?
they're alive, and there seems to be like almost hissing, and the statue above almost seems like a snake-like head to it, and it's as it moves.
Does she visibly have
Yeah,
does she
no.
visibly
My back hurts.
like she
Oh,
like this is being expressed on her face the difference of these?
That's up there.
Just call
Much better.
Feels like a cloud.
I psychically go what's wrong?
Nothing.
I'm in your mind, and like your thoughts can be heard by me sometimes. You know?
I'm just like they're looking at each other sometimes, and I'm just like
no, I don't have to look at her.
No, I just see her looking at him sometimes,
No,
and
I'm
I'm just
looking
like,
at the statues.
I'm just like,
And we have like a weird bond
there's
between each other.
always a silent pause.
Just
Bonded.
There's always a silent pause with them, and I'm like,
I know how you're just like okay with me being in your mind, like
Yeah, okay.
this weird man with the
Yeah.
glowing eyes and.
Killian, this is very weird to me. They're just silent pauses
Has-
every
is my
single moment.
species common around here?
No.
Not even
Oh, so fast.
That's why I asked about the red skin, though.
Okay.
People will confuse you.
Okay. With normal humans?
Nope.
Nope.
You said you had red skin.
Oh.
You'll be confused with tieflings. Which
Tieflings.
often happens.
But I don't have horns.
Are you guys
Yes,
okay?
you don't have horns, but some tieflings like cut off their horns.
The statues are okay.
I mean, some
Fine.
of them have halos above their
Just
heads too.
looking at the statues.
Some of my
good-
species.
Good
I look
statues.
But you know,
I decided to have the glowing eyes.
you're also aware though, not to mention what you are.
Yes, that's why I haven't said anything.
Also, I have another thing. Another great thing happened here.
My glowing eyes are tell though.
Oh, the dragon body that was here is also moved.
Yeah, I know. I have another great thing to tell you.
Yes.
The door that used to be here, it took us 10 minutes.
The door is still there.
The door right there!
Took 10 minutes for
It
what?
took us 10 minutes to get through.
Is this door still intact?
Oh yeah.
You want to know why?
Why?
Because we all tried to push.
When it was a pull door.
When it's a pull door.
No, it's a push door. We tried pulling it, we tried knocking on it, we tried using the hand thing. Not me, my other character.
But that's what he just told me that.
I just said whatever that was off the top
I
of my
psychically
mind.
go, I don't think his band of friends are that small.
I was assuming to mention, if he can't open a door, how the hell did he kill 2 dragons?
We will find out soon, I hope. Alright, continue on.
By the way, that was my other friend. She tried to open up a door and it didn't work. So,
Doors are complicated, I know.
no, they're not.
They're really not. Go, Kelly, go.
We're gonna go to Enoch.
You guys make your way to the bar. We're gonna now switch perspectives back.
'Kay.
To you two.
Matthew,
You've gotten as much of the people away. And a few more of the wizards have come by to put out the flames. The unfortunate thing is the apartment complex is definitely condemned. It's too damaged.
You got a good payout, it's fine.
What?
What?
Unfortunately, the Castle of Wagyu, or whatever the heck the
Palace
name
of Wagyu.
is, I don't care. It's not useful anymore.
Another one. No, it's just like,
You do have another
I know. It's like buy another. No, it's like
No.
Buy 2 more since I lost 1. He got money for it.
so. I need to find my friends, or at least, well,
Acquaintance.
yeah, friends. Yeah.
With benefits.
Mm,
No.
no.
Did you tell me that this flying snake thing was your master?
I don't have master.
Your partner? Is that... Did you tell me that? I can't remember.
You did.
Yeah.
Genuinely, I
It-
cannot remember.
Yes, it did transform into that.
Okay.
She was not like that before.
She's never been like that before.
Yeah, I
I
had
don't know
never
what
seen.
happened.
She was kind of not the most what's the right word? Positive glee person.
Can I telepathically speak with a Warforge as well?
Right now, yes.
Well,
Yeah,
not with
right
him,
now.
but
Yeah, go ahead.
Yes, under normal circumstances, you can.
What the hell is that supposed to be?
why are there special things?
Because it's Killian.
You're right.
He's special.
Wow.
Anyway.
But yeah, we need to. I would like to regroup with them. Would you like to join me?
Do we
No.
really have anything else going on, Aurelia?
Forgot the cat.
I mean, unfortunately, our house is burned down.
I guess, but only to make sure that you get to them safely, because I don't want that thing coming after you.
Fair enough. Now, how can I get in communication with them? How far is Nox? Wait, is there any close Inkblades places or anything?
Not Inkblade, no. You would
Okay.
have to travel into the main city. The mining district is a city in of itself, but it is separate from the Inkblade thing.
Let's go into the city.
You travel around you travel around an hour into the city. Where are you going?
I want to go towards Nox's place.
The bar?
Yeah.
You make your way towards the bar. It takes some time, almost 2 hours of a walk from getting from the mining district. Well, actually, no, way more than that. It takes a long time to get over there. A lot of walking. But eventually you do arrive at rudimentary arrangements. At the front door, you see a giant demon orc man, with right next to him is a wood elf shifter.
You okay, pal?
It's been
Oh, wait. It was probably Ruben, wasn't it?
It was Reuben.
How far has he left?
He left over, I would say, an hour ago.
Do you know
Maybe
where?
2 hours. He something about seeing his friend Enoch.
Probably in the other city.
Probably. Well, I mean, he did start making his way over there, but you know, if he didn't ask me where she was, she's actually inside.
Really?
Yeah,
And they went to the. They probably might have went to a different.
I suppose so. Yeah, but she's talking to Noxus right now. From what I understand, she wasn't traveling with him in the first place. Like, she was left back in the previous city, so I guess they didn't link up or something. They must have, like, passed each other.
I'm going to try to talk to them.
Which ones?
Enoch.
Who is? Okay, I can. Yeah, I'll let Noxus know that you're coming.
Thank you.
Yeah. They open the door, and how long have you spent in Noctrek? You had an apartment here, but how many?
I'm gonna say like maybe a month, so not too long, but long enough to get the general feel of things.
Yeah. And did you come from the surface?
Yes.
You have not been here before. Not rudimentary arrangements. When you enter in, it is this large cylindrical building with like a pillar that goes all the way up in the center. At the bottom is this bar with a circular table around it, with like several bartenders, with drinks put on shelves that are with almost what looks like glowing light behind them, built into the main center pillar. There's a number of wait staff moving around. There's tables scattered throughout, and there's around 4 floors up of just more area of the bar. It's almost kind of like a club, just with no dance floor. There's no staircases. You notice. You instead see these like cylindrical discs that are separate from everything. It appears they teleport to get from floor to floor. And you see a few people like walk in, and they'll just like walk in at the bottom and appear at the 3rd floor and just continue walking.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go up to wherever they're at, top floor.
They're at the top floor, yes.
I'm gonna go up there.
So you make your way to the 4th floor. The cow manages to get into the portal just barely, but gets up there with you guys.
Cow.
And you make your way towards this big set of doors. And at the front of it is a half-orc paladin. Stands there, like, good to see you again.
You too, pal.
Steps back and opens the door, and there's soft music playing. The sounds of We'll Meet Again lay on your ears. As Enoch is discussing with this machine, this like similar to him. However, it seems to be projecting some like structure of a building in front of it. It appears to be able to just like a hologram almost, but it's not quite. It's using the hallucinatory terrain spell, probably the most accurate definition. And as they're discussing, you see Noxus dancing with this Noxus, who is around 5'6", like rabbit person, like white, beautiful fur, droopy ears, not like the stand-up ears, but like the droopy, like the big floppy ones. Those are cute. Wearing like a nice decorative, like vest with a tie. A beautiful dress shirt, very formal wear, even with the pants as well. And this woman that he's with is not at all formally dressed. She has gotten this heavy metallic armor. Her arms have been replaced with these metal giant claws that she has instead. But she, even despite the claws, she still manages to hold the rabbit gingerly. And it's one of the Sakali, the Anubis-like individuals. She is unusually well constructed for a female one. They're not normally as bulky, as wide, and as big. She might be altered in some way. She is still
Big.
Still, they're dancing around to the music. And the device is unfamiliar. That is playing the music.
Master Noxus.
Yes. You see him just with the woman. They're dancing around. Is there something you would like?
I would like to give you some info.
Oh.
My partner magically bursted in flames and then turned into some crazy creature and is flying somewhere in this city.
If I did not know what you had been through beneath the church, I would think you're insane. However, I know who you're referring to. I'm sorry to hear that.
He's gone.
I wanted to tell you to inform you.
Very much.
What's Enoch's reaction?
Do you know where Enoch is busy talking to the machine, and the music is a little too loud for the sound to carry over. Do you know what direction they were headed?
Did you say the capital? Is that what you
They were
said?
headed to the main city.
Yeah, the main city.
They were headed here. There are no reports of such a thing.
Well, I want you to be on guard in case anything happens. I don't want you to get side attacked when you're listening to this beautiful music.
I'm glad you were able to recognize the beauty of music. I'm surprised that you're a machine, since you're a machine, but a good surprise. I'll make sure to keep my people out and looking for your friend. Is she in her right mindset?
No.
No.
Have someone keep an eye on the skies.
Um,
Taitoa, please have Midsummer be taking care of the skies. And you just hear the machine just go. That is all the noise you hear from it.
I have a request
What's the request?
that Enoch joins us. She was beneficial with us last time. And
Enoch is currently predisposed with a job. You'd be able to help her and then recruit her afterwards, but as of current, she is something. She's already put off this job long enough helping out Reuben.
what job?
You're
Job
gonna be so
to
excited.
steal an artifact from a family in Aurelian.
Well, I was going to plan on meeting up with him.
Yeah, the capital is called Aurelian.
I was like, what?
I was going to meet up with him right now, but I want to see if Enoch wanted to come with us, and maybe we could do that quest as we meet up.
Is everything ready, Taitoa? Enoch looks up. Enoch looks up from the hologram, from the terrain display. They wave it off, and she makes her way towards you. Is there something you need?
Your help.
I'm a little predisposed for the job right now. I could use
I'm-
your guys' help.
Well, I'm about to meet up. I'm going to try to meet up with Reuben. Do you want to join? And then you guys can do your mission.
Sounds good. Are you guys willing to help?
Is money involved?
Money is always involved.
Of course.
What we're doing.
Then yes.
Who are you?
My name is Aurelia. I'm just kind of escorting him to where he needs to go. Because, well, it's kind of a story.
And the cow.
That's Almond.
It's a beautiful name for a cow.
Thank you.
I just realized it creates almond milk.
Yes.
Brilliant, actually. For your information, Enoch is a black tabaxi. The cat race, basically.
Okay.
Wearing black leather armor with the tattoo of not tattoo, the carving of the ink blades in white on their shoulders. Can I pet Almond? That's the head. But yeah, at this point, I think the animal speak is faded. So you just hear. You think it's a happy but
You think?
so where are they? I haven't seen Bruce.
I think they're in the other city.
They're back in Eldorado. I wonder if he went back to look for me. That's kind of funny. Well, I guess we make our way back there.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Make your way back to the city. Takes an hour to get to the portal that you guys had gone through previously. You are sent back through to Elder Hollow. You are in the underground structure. It has now been completely changed. Same description that I gave them, where it is now the refined building that it is now.
Yeah, come on.
You guys make your way up the staircase into the cathedral.
I could have sworn that Enoch was here. She was here last
You
time.
made your way back from the bar.
I was just.
And I telepathically I go, I don't think he actually has any friends.
As
Wait, I'll be
you're
the
thinking
fan.
that, coming out of the door, there is now Enoch,
Holy shit!
Kuma, and a new person.
I spent two. Who are you? Never mind that.
This is my new friend.
Ruben,
Why?
Ruben, if you would introduce us.
And a cow.
Yeah, and a cow.
Ruben, if you would introduce
And
us to
Ruben,
your
don't
friends.
you dare ask for that almond milk. That's
Huh? Who?
Ruben, is
Almond
this the
milk?
legendary cow that fought against the dragons? Right?
I
What
don't
you were
know.
telling us?
I don't.
Cows
I
fought
never
dragons?
said anything about that. I don't. What?
Cows fought dragons?
I wish it would actually been a pretty funny show. Don't you agree?
It would be.
I look up at this
I
big.
can't tell, but I think she
Well,
disagrees.
Give me your description again.
I'm a 7'10" robot that's
Covered in black scales.
covered in black scales, part dragon.
Or, yeah, like a draconic fusion.
Yes.
Well, hello, and I reach out my hand to give you a handshake. My name is Thomas.
Jagged, spiky, and a little electric.
And as I reach my hand out, you can see my braces, my brace shields on my arm that are glistening.
Braces are not very good to wear on your arms. They're just like, you know.
It's supposed to be on your Q-thers.
Yeah.
Well, where am I,
Do
manners?
you shake my hand?
Yes.
How are you doing today, madam? And who? What is your name?
It's honestly not a very good day.
I'm sorry to hear about that.
I'm sorry, I gave her a little bit of a scare. I went.
What did you do?
You know,
I mean,
the scare
you are
was
a
the least of my
7'10"
worries
And you
today.
must be Enoch.
Yes, I'm Enoch.
And now I shake on my hand. Thomas.
Nice to meet you.
Good to meet you. I've
Yes. These are my new friends.
Ruben said that you guys have some sort of adventure tonight.
Not necessarily an adventure, more of a job.
Okay.
It's a heist, actually.
Okay.
I got some button cards.
And you, milady, Thomas.
What?
Yes. Bodyguard.
You're Thomas. I thought
Yes.
you were saying that I was Thomas.
No, my name is Thomas. I would never bestow you my name onto you.
I'm Aurelia.
That's a beautiful name.
Hey, I
You shook
got
my
a
hand.
question.
No.
Huh.
Actually, never mind. I don't have a question. If she's not here, thank God.
I voice you and I go, the lady is kind of rude.
Oh,
Looks excited. I was like,
are you talking about what was her name?
and who is your? I presume this is your companion,
This is Almond.
Almond. Very close to you.
Was-
No moving.
And your name was your name was Aurelia, right?
Aurelia.
Aurelia. And if you don't mind me asking, what do you do as profession?
Little bit of everything.
A little bit of everything.
here,
Jack
little
of
bit
all
there.
trades. We love
Yes.
those.
I psychically ask you. Did he ask us that question?
No, I asked you what you guys do. I looked you up and down and said you look like a barbarian. I looked at you and I
I
said
don't
nothing.
think I ever replied.
Because you never
to-
said anything to me, so I said nothing.
I never confirmed that I could be. Yeah.
I'm sorry. Did I hear something about a heist?
Correct.
Yes.
In the capital as well.
What sort of heist?
Procuring an item. Which-
From
a
whom?
house.
A house, none disclosed. We don't get any information. She has all the information.
It's. How do I put this lightly? It's a member of the Goetia family.
Enoch, I'm new here. Who is that family?
The Goetia family is one of the most powerful families in this entire.
They're literal birds.
Actually, most of them aren't.
Are you sure?
There's some who are they're Kakra. I personally don't get along with any of the birds. You know, as a cat, there's some predisposed.
Do you want to
Is this? I'm not questioning what this item is. I do not care. It could be any item for taking. But is this item for you or is it for another client?
It's for a client.
For a client.
not-
Okay.
We are ink blades.
I
We
don't-
work for clients. We don't work for ourselves.
We are in
usually.
service. Well, yes, but this one is actually Noxus.
Are you guys some Robin Hood?
He's the client in this case.
Are you guys some
So
Robin
we
Hood taking from the
handsomely
rich and
paid
giving
for
to the
this.
poor?
What?
Are you guys some Robin Hood group that takes from the rich and gives to the poor?
No, no,
Oh, good. I would not want
No,
to be
We're a
there.
criminal organization.
Oh. I start like inching slowly away.
Where are you going?
I'm just not really sure I want to be,
No,
caught
you
up
fit right in here.
in all of this. I've honestly been trying to get away from this sort of lifestyle, so,
What have you done previously?
So
you know what? We don't need to talk about it.
I was actually telling Ruben
Honestly,
earlier.
as long you could serve merely as a distraction.
yes, you have a
I'm
cow.
mostly the one getting it
Me and you could be a distraction because me being almost 8 foot, I can't
Now,
stealth.
And you're made of metal going through like a rich person's
Now, with
marble
you
home.
participating,
Yeah,
I was
it's
told there was
not
a
gonna
reward.
work.
There is a reward, correct?
There is a reward.
What is this reward? He doesn't even know himself.
It's more of reward upon completion. We're going after one specific item. However, there are other things that could be possibly picked up that'll cause the price to go pretty high depending on what we need.
What's our minimum?
And we have a
Minimum around 1,000.
I have a cow.
1,000 gold.
But that would be
You have a
split.
cow, which
That
is
would be
currently
split
here.
between all of us, so
And we have
So as a
6
collective,
people?
we have a cow.
Yep.
But we are not selling the cow. I love the cow.
That is still a share of 150 gold per.
What's the cow's name?
And that is the minimum, he said.
It's
What a joy!
That is the minimum. It could,
yeah.
Almond joy.
High
Or if
still
you
normally
prefer
pay as well as a
almond.
clearing job.
I wouldn't expect that.
But depending on what we grab, we still might be able to get some good cash out of it, or good
We get the good,
coin.
good. We get the good, good.
Sure. But it takes place in the capital, which will make things a little bit more difficult. And we're going after one of the most painful families to deal with, so
Ah, painful how?
they're an intelligence network, very similar to how the Inkblades function. They're basically our rivals. So
And we're trying
painful,
to be
painful in
right.
the fact that they're our rivals, so we'll basically be fighting what is akin to us.
Well, you know what? One thing they don't have?
But
That's me. I'm in. Let's get this done. How far away is the capital?
we'll be going through the underground to get to the capital.
Are we already underground?
Actually, no, you can't do that anymore. It's
No,
gonna.
no, no.
We do have to go via the surface. It's gonna take.
Days. Weeks.
So it will
Maybe
take
months.
weeks to get.
I perk up a little bit at hearing the surface.
Huh?
I perk up a little bit at
We're
hearing the
already at
surface.
the surface.
Are we?
Yeah, we're on the surface.
Okay.
Once you get through the cathedral,
Okay.
to the surface.
Okay, we're good.
But
Never mind.
yeah, it'll be weeks, maybe a month and a half before we can get to the capital.
What's the capital?
We have our
called?
eagles,
What's the capital called?
right?
Where's the capital?
What's it called?
Aurelian.
Capital is called Aurelian, which is. I do apologize. This is going to get confusing with your name being Aurelia. It's like one letter difference.
Yeah.
Well, technically
Two.
two, but they sound the same.
Warforge. How strong are you?
I don't know.
I saw him personally deal some heavy damage to a few dragons.
How about an arm wrestle?
Let's give it a try.
I have to figure out a few things about the plan anyway, but we'll do that on the trip.
Okay. I would love. We'll do a range check. I would love an arm wrestle with you.
I mean, there's a bar right down there. It's midday. It's like the afternoon.
I know. I've already been drinking.
Being underground will do that when you can't tell the time of day.
I
It
know.
was above ground that we were drinking.
What? I thought we were underground.
Yeah, we were underground and then we went to a bar and then I backed out to drink probably because it's a bar. It's a shame if.
Anyway, where are we
bar and drink.
going?
Well, I wasn't planning on leaving today, but I mean, we can get to it. We probably want to get a carriage though.
Yeah. What transportation do we have?
We currently don't have anything, as I just came out of the underground, and I don't own anything outside of the underground.
Okay. Well, let's head to the nearest town and let's.
We're in the nearest town.
We're in the town called Elder Hollow.
I meant the nearest carriage departure place.
Oh, I will admit I'm not too familiar with this town. Is anyone? It's a shame we don't have Eden. Where is she?
Who is this?
Never
Eden?
mind that.
Who is
She's
this Eden?
somewhere, and we'll probably find her somewhere random.
Eden. Who is Eden?
She was my business partner in real estate.
Why do you say was?
TEAD.
What happened in less than a day?
Would you
So
believe
I
me if
will-
I told you?
Probably not. To be honest, if she died that fast.
Yeah.
Honestly, at this point, she could just burst into flames and I wouldn't care.
That's a very okay. Well, that's unfortunate. I'm not.
It's a very specific thing. Has that happened before for you?
Are you the
Yeah.
Okay,
Are you a wizard?
there's a
Well,
issue though
looked at
because
instantly.
he's withholding information.
Who?
This robot man.
What information?
His partner did not just die.
Well, she did die.
She's gone.
She flew up into the sky
But that's,
and then flew towards the capital.
Ah.
So
yeah, I should have said that
Are
part
you
too.
playing?
I just forgot
guess.
about it.
But
So,
he only asked what
she's
happened.
not dead, she's undead.
Don't-
Which is the entire reason I'm here, because I just wanted to make sure that this fool, this wonderful himbo over here, made it to his friends.
That is interesting.
I psychically ask you, do you know anything about this town?
Do.
Not from here.
Yeah, that's right. You're underground, most likely.
No.
Well, that's unfortunate.
From up
She was
From up
particularly
north.
useful.
But at a very young age, I went to the other city.
Oh.
I guess we're gonna have to try to stumble around.
Well, she couldn't stealth for the.
We have like 2 hours left of this.
Do you,
I'm gonna miss it.
I hate to predispose anything having to do with your appearance, but as you are plant-like, do you happen to know how to traverse through forest in a safe way? Better than I.
You rich! Oh my.
See,
Racial profiling.
it is. Well, I mean, her leaves look pretty green, so she seems to have some.
She came.
Kinda looks like
Heartbreak.
spring.
She does kind of. It's fun.
Don't you look at that?
It looks like spring is an accurate description.
Yes.
Also, it is spring. That's convenient.
I miss my family.
Your family.
We are
Do
your
tell
I want
us.
to go home.
We are your family now.
We are your family now. You don't have anybody but us.
You know what I
But
am?
we
as a
will
freaky
protect
partner?
you. We won't let you die. Unless you internally
never let you
combust,
go.
and then I can't do anything about that.
Listen, I'm going to join you simply because my apartment building just burned down and I don't have many options right now.
Oh, and then you could probably get, like the cash to buy a new place.
Yes.
I will make you a deal. Since you help us and you join us, I do have another,
I don't trust any building that you own.
well, that's just any place down there. No matter what place you get, you're risking internal combustion.
Internal combustion.
Is internal
I do not
combustion often
trust-
in the underground?
Anything
Just for
to do with
snakes.
you.
What do you mean?
I-
There's a good,
Kayla.
it's like a 4 out of 5 star.
Telepathically, I ask you, do your friends combust as well? Is this a common thing in the underground?
Even the people said down there that it's a common thing.
Yeah, just for snakes.
None of my friends have combusted.
How many friends do you have?
I've seen my friends combust.
Hi.
I've never
Not
seen
many,
you combust.
because I killed them all initially.
I busted.
Noted.
I didn't need to know that.
I busted.
Okay.
I
Is
busted
there
some
a
robbers.
local around?
Is there
Are there locals around us right now?
He walked right into that one
Yeah,
now.
but if we just go further into the city, we'll find them.
Well, let's start walking.
Come on, he did walk right into that one.
All right, then. Let's start heading further into the city, and we'll ask around for the nearest carriage place.
You enter the city. I haven't described this to you.
No.
The city is mostly mud. Well, actually, it's a little less run down than it was before. A lot of the buildings are very much damaged. There's mud and dirt pretty much everywhere, and the buildings have like the moss that you'll find on like a bunch of like old buildings that are in swamps.
Like moss or like the straw
Yeah.
buildings.
Yeah.
What?
You see a lot of that. What's interesting though is that the road is now really nice looking. Like someone has done some work on the road recently. And you see a number of
You're so
you
smart.
see the symbol that the symbol that Enoch has on her arm, the white blade, the symbol of the ink blade. You see a number of them running around here, and a decent amount casting like spells that are repairing things. You also see a great number of gnolls here. Gnolls and Yuan-Ti, which are snake eaters.
You got
They are the locals here.
What is that?
What
What is that symbol on your
IQ,
arm?
that's
Favorite friends of me, Enoch.
Yes.
It's a symbol of the ink blades. We're the main governing force in the underground.
Are you one of the higher ups or the leader?
No, I'm just a well-seasoned rogue.
A veteran.
Yes.
You have to cry.
I normally deal with heists more than anything, but when it comes to the killing, what is happening?
I don't know, but they're literally crying.
Micah's IQ was on point. Micah's IQ.
It's because you said moss. And I said, yeah, moss and straw, like the straw. And Kayla's, and then Matthew looked at me and was just like, yeah, moss. And then I just like, I slowly realized that I said the exact same thing that you did.
It's not even funny. It's just
It's stupid, is what it is.
I don't know.
And then once Matthew started laughing, I started laughing, and it made him start laughing more.
You're
and then
like,
Kayla started
described it as
laughing more.
moss, and he's like, moss? That's what it's like. That's what he just
it was
said.
so confident too. And it was just like, and moss.
Yeah, yeah, and moss and straw. That's what I was trying to say, but okay.
I just.
Well, if you how do you not know this town when your group has taken it so far?
We took it like a
That's
day
a
ago.
clip.
Yeah, thanks to this one here, Kuma, and thanks to Ruben.
So Kuma, he defeated the dragons that Ruben was talking about.
Yeah, he defeated the 34 dragons.
That's a lie.
It's like we did it.
1, 2, the zombie.
He didn't do the zombie.
He didn't kill the zombie.
I've helped a lot.
I did more damage. Okay, I'm sorry.
If I wasn't in
I
Now I'm
doubt,
gonna
killed
secretly
the
talk
zombie
with your
dragon.
pal now.
There you go.
I don't feel like you can
But
do that.
you didn't, and
Any-
he
anything-
didn't touch the other one.
Wait,
I'm kidding.
you
I'm
have
okay.
6 of them.
Oh,
Just act
It was a
like
team effort situation.
I can talk
I
to
kinda
3
was-
every time I use it.
Give you guys some
Up
time.
to 3.
Regardless, I don't come from here. I come from Noctrank,
Not trying.
the underground city.
Awesome. Okay. So I as we walk into the city, would the locals be people that don't have the symbol on their arm, or is this everyone have?
They don't have the symbol, but they're also their uniforms are a lot more tattered and damaged and just not the best quality. But also, it's the Knolls and the Yuan-Ti.
Okay.
They're the main presiding race force here.
So if I ask one of them about the town, they'll know.
Yes.
Awesome. I walk up to the closest one, and hello. Do you know where the nearest carriage place is? Where we can get a carriage?
A Knoll standing around 9 foot tall.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Female Knoll. Looks down at you and is like, "Yeah, there's the shot griffin. They normally take care of our horse. Well, not really horses. They take care of our Ravenwing pets.
Thank you. We'll check it out.
Yep, just follow the street down.
Will do.
It's Aziza.
So we head down the street to the.
That's Ethan's friend's name. Aziza.
Yeah.
There it is.
Got it.
No one's gonna care from now on.
Yeah.
No, I know. We mentioned her name earlier. We just could
Yeah.
not figure it out. I got it.
Okay.
Thank you for that. Actually,
You found it.
Picked it
I
out.
still
you make your way through the city towards where it appears to be the main gate.
Still haven't won.
What?
There is
Found it.
Just one.
when he said the shot griffin.
No. It's just
It
way
is
too
literally
big. I
an
just
image
can't
of a
find it.
griffin lying on the ground with an arrow. That is
Every time
that is the image they use for their shop.
blood rushes.
Okay.
As you pass, you also see stuff like the crippled elf and the poisoned well, and a number of other unfortunate names for creatures that just been able to how they do stuff here.
Knockers.
All right. Well, I enter the establishment. Is there a clerk?
Yes, there is a clerk. A goblin.
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 Enoch, can you take this one for me?
What? Why? What? Oh, okay. Why? Is there a problem with goblins?
No, no problem at all.
Just say you're racist.
Okay. Well,
Say to move on.
she starts talking to the goblin about curing some raven wings.
I'll get the suspicion off of you.
Okay.
Talks to himself.
I mean, oh, this is gonna be weird.
I see what you did.
So, me and my friends, we need a carriage and we need 2 steeds to drive them. I understand you don't have horses. Oh yeah, we don't have horses there. We have these beautiful like raven wings there.
Why does it sound like the other guys that helped him with his armor?
Did I even describe what race that one was?
No.
Yeah, I don't.
They're both goblins.
Oh.
Now, do you have an idea? I walk.
Wow!
I walk up next.
I'm
to
racist.
I walk up next to Enoch and I go, now.
I
you
was
have
thinking
any
of the
horses
exact same
around
guy
this
that was
entire
down.
area?
Horses? No, they get eaten in the swamps there. They get full and devoured there.
I bet you enjoy that taste. And I step
I'm
back.
gonna wrap my arms around Almond.
Wait.
Almond's
Like, huh?
Dude,
What
it
if
actually
I
looks like
like
you
horse?
got a steed right there. You don't look you
She
maybe
has a
only need
cow.
one more.
Almond doesn't pull.
How- How fast
Isn't
can
that
your
like
cow
the whole
walk?
point of a cow there?
Not very fast.
We're gonna need 2 carriages.
You're gonna need 2 carriages.
Yes.
I mean, we can do 2 carriages, but that really hikes up the price there.
And how much is
We need a carriage for your cow.
Are you making fun of the way I speak there?
It's just my ears.
Hey, do not anger the goblin.
Wow.
I may be a goblin, but that does not mean you get to butcher my language in front of me.
I was not
That's
butchering.
incredibly
I
racist.
was not doing that. I was talking to my friend in the secret language of thieves' can't.
That's not thieves' can't.
I
That sounded
telepathically.
explicitly like
Kayla,
bad gab.
Psychically, I go.
I would
What
know what
language
that
did he
sounds
speak?
like. I don't know Goblin.
That you're. I don't appreciate that.
I
would
speak
raise
some
my
rogue,
arms
not-
to
not
you,
that
but
kind of rogue.
unfortunately, I lost one of my arms to
I think
the
he
raven
does
wings that we use.
Oh.
We have 1 hour left
Doesn't
of
sound
our
very
speech, so-
safe.
Would you?
Well,
Would you?
they're not exactly the safest beasts, especially once we remove their wings. But you know, you gotta do what you gotta do, right?
Have you ever considered getting a metal arm?
That there is too much money, and I don't make that much. I point with the arm that I don't have.
I point with you. That I don't care.
Yep, I still got my left one though. Still
Hey.
got left, maybe missing a
Alright,
pinky
how
or 2.
how
but
much is 2 carriages?
You have 2 pinkies.
I had 2 pinkies. Strange birth defect.
Two.
Anyway, what?
How much is 2 carriages?
How much is 2 carriages? Well, one of them.
500 gold.
500 gold. Jesus, what kind of carriages are you driving?
Holy crap!
Please
Why-
do not
Why is
suggest
it
a high
gods
price.
above? No, it's like 100 gold for a carriage. It's mostly made of wood.
So 100. Were we renting or buying?
You'd be buying, especially if you're gonna use it. I don't even know where you're going. Going through those swamps though, it immediately loses its value. I snapped with the hand that I don't have again.
I like to imagine that this person is literally
There's a
just
stub.
saying out
There's a
loud, like they have just their stub and they're like, I snap with the hand I don't have.
Dude, phantom limb disease is really a crazy thing.
Goblin, you don't talk. You don't speak. And,
My friend has that
be as
disease.
much as the rest of your race.
Well, that's because 1, you're a freaking racist as well. But 2, I was raised in the beautiful city of Aurelian.
Oh!
Actually, that's not true. I lived up north in the mountains there.
You're indoctrinated into Aurelian.
So he.
Well-
No.
Yeah, but
He's privileged.
privilege is pretty nice to be up and have an education, unlike the rest of my brothers.
Except he's missing half his body.
Well,
Anyway,
that's just, Aurelian-
That's due to his job. He can't fix what's already
his
been lost.
job is just to sell carriages.
Well,
He's incompetent enough to lose his arm.
And the steeds that drive the carriages. I mean, you can, the carriage payment does not actually include the animals that pull them.
Do you run this establishment?
I do run this establishment.
You.
Yeah.
Huh. Are there any? Do you have competition around here?
They got eaten.
by you.
Just because I'm a goblin does not mean I eat people.
I said by what, not by you.
No, he said specifically by.
Oh,
Aurelian,
He's
can you
racist.
take this?
I'm so sorry for these
It's
fools.
I know. It's like racial tensions are high.
I'm not even trying to be racist.
You be
Hey,
quiet!
Okay, so we'll,
That
we'll
was
like-
pay
at
for
least
it.
I'm
We'll
trying to
pay
be
for it.
racist.
How much is it for the carriage and the horses?
That was very rude.
Jared.
She was trying to help you out there.
I know how to do this. Well, how much are the horses and how much are the carriages?
You know, but the
I
carriage
have
is
a bad
100
history of
gold.
goblins.
Yes.
We don't have horses, so they'll
Oh
be
no.
zero
The
gold.
the actual steeds.
So you're referring
Granny's
to the wingless
very-
raven wings?
Yes.
Bad.
Yeah, we can get those will
Quite
run
often
You,
it's bad.
those will run you around like 50 gold a piece.
24.
Wwhy do you need 4?
Do we not need 4?
I
You need
actually
two carriages?
many goblins.
Yes.
I mean, sure, you can use. Yeah, I'll take like.
How much does one carriage fit?
How much is with defined fit? It won't fit
People.
the cow.
How many dead bodies can it hold? You would know that.
No!
He would know that though.
Shut up.
That's the way he would speak.
Just
How
be
many-
quiet.
How many? What the heck is wrong
What are you
with
doing?
you?
You don't have
How
my
many
consent.
dead bodies?
I'm just sending
Yes,
it to my nephew.
medium-sized dead
Oh.
He
bodies.
plays D&Ds
I
too,
don't
so
know.
I
A lot
was just
of
telling him
dead
that it's
bodies.
D&D.
I don't eat all of them. There's no
Can
graves
you-
around here.
Can you just stop for a second? You just
Enoch.
shut your mouth,
Okay.
please. Okay.
You're as equally racist as him. I don't want to hear from either of you.
I'm literally trying to. Okay. So, how many people can fit in one carriage?
I mean, that's like around like 7 to 8 people can fit in a carriage.
Can a cow fit in one?
As I said previously, a cow cannot fit in a carriage.
How would you feel with parting with a cow?
Absolutely not.
Okay. Is there a way
That
we
is so
can get a-
insensitive for you to ask that.
I was just asking a question. Also,
I'm so
Is
sorry.
there a
minutes
way
is
that
all
we
I
can
have
have
left.
I know, I'm so
one that
sorry
can
he
fit
said
a
that.
cow.
Like, on the carriage.
There's a line. There's a line,
Yes.
Sammy.
You're right. You're so right.
That'd be like a special order thing that we'd have to like create. Like we don't have carriages that carry cows. No one.
You don't have livestock carriages.
Why can't your cow just walk?
No.
Because it'd get eaten in the marshes,
I don't mean to-
apparently.
I don't mean to lie. Why I went into the Brooklyn again? I don't mean to alarm you, but there's no cows around here.
You don't import any for meat.
Shut up!
We either eat the raven wings or we eat each other. That's kind of how.
I told you it's a goblin.
Shut up!
It's more of the Knowles situation. They
I
like when
would like
when
you
their
to
people
know.
die, they cook them up. It's like.
I have been racist one time.
Well, actually,
to this
that's a
guy.
lie. They don't even
And
do
you have been just consistently just throwing out things at him that are just blatantly not true. That you just assume and that is racist to a goblin.
You
Well,
know.
technically, it is how goblins do, but it's I'm not one of the normal goblins.
Yeah,
so
that's still racist.
Enoch, what do you advise?
I'm getting nowhere near this after this conversation. This is all on you.
How would we go?
How do you transport your cow?
Why are you going for 2 carriages?
How would we transport a cow?
Usually, she walks.
You could put like a rope around her neck and
How
then like,
fast is your
attach it
cow
to the
walking?
carriage.
Not very fast.
How fast
How many
is the...
To go to the
I don't know.
What?
The
Yeah, how
portal.
No, I don't.
Raven
How fast do you walk?
Yeah, I don't.
I
You have to
walk
ask them.
35.
Actually, that'd be my decision. The Raven Wings don't.
Compared to
move
you,
very
how fast
fast.
is your cow walk?
Hey, Enoch,
How
Huh?
fast?
Yes.
can't we just use the portal to go to the capital?
No.
No. They destroyed the. They
They
destroyed
destroyed
the
the portal.
portals.
You
to the
just say
capital
please.
because-
Maybe that'll change your mind.
Portals
To
to
get
go
us
to a
closer.
city.
How much does your cow weigh?
Not really, no. The next city doesn't.
That is
have any-
insensitive. Don't ask about the cow's
It's not
weight.
that
Ah!
developed. It's
We forgot our arm wrestle.
We can do that
it-
later.
Yeah, it's a western town. It doesn't. It's not that far developed.
How long would it take to walk to a town that does have carriages that can carry cows?
I don't think anything can carry
Enoch.
a cow.
Yes.
We would have to have it walk on the side.
So what you're looking for is a sky ship, and unfortunately, we don't sell those here.
Where do they sell them, Goblin?
Well, they
The
sell them
sky
in
ship.
Aurelian.
Oh yeah. Yeah. By the
There's
way,
even a few, from what I understand, in Noctrite, but I don't really go there. For most reasons.
I don't know the area, so these words mean nothing to me.
Well, Aurelian is the capital, and Noctrite
Aurelian's
is
where
the
we're trying
place
to
underneath
go.
the ground.
you know what that does?
Why would a sky ship underground help
Your
us?
people have been running around like
How much
crazy.
would it
It's kinda
cost?
hard to not know this.
How much would a sky ship cost?
How much would a sky ship cost?
Give us a ballpark.
Roughly
That's-
about 10,000, right?
That's definitely a few thousand, yeah, but that's like, I don't even try to think of getting a sky ship. I'm a goblin. There's only one person driving a sky ship. It ain't happening.
You're right. You only have half a body to steer it anyway.
Okay. Wow. I don't kick you. I would kick you if I had one of my legs, but
I heard you were silver for your troubles.
Do you have? Wait. Are you sitting? Is the goblin sitting down?
I hand him a
Is
silver.
there a crutch? Is there like a crutch?
He's bullying the
How does he
table
walk
too.
around?
It's being racist.
I'm
How's he
handing him a
walk
silver
around,
and I say,
Killian?
The more we talk to this goblin, the more I would like to just stay and like live with him and take care of him.
Or eat him.
No, I don't
Eat
want
him.
to eat him. I love him.
Goblin tastes okay.
I hand him a silver for his troubles, and I say, okay, let's go.
What is a silver gonna do?
You're how?
For all the mental abuse this guy
It is
has caused,
pity.
And
It is
you.
pity for you, my friend.
I would like you to know.
So I take
I
it you
did
guys don't want a carrot?
Enoch, could you
We-
take
Okay, wait, hold on.
We can't fit the cow.
Enoch,
We just
take
walked
care
at
of the
same pace as
carriage and then
cow.
have Noxus reimburse you?
Oh, I was perfectly fine with taking care of
Oh,
the
okay.
carrot.
How
It's
fast-
These guys that were having trouble with it.
You
How
two,
fast
you
can-
two bozos over here. They're gonna.
How
Enoch
fast
is
can a
gonna take
carriage
care
walk?
of it.
How fast can a carriage walk?
No, 0 feet. 0 feet. The carriage can walk.
Carriages aren't living things.
Are you referring to the Raven one?
Yes. How fast can they go?
I mean,
Wow.
Very slow, by what Killian has been telling me,
like
because no one's been paying attention.
and the goblin speaks up. Is like, well, I mean, to pull, let's say, pull all 7 of you, and you got the cow in behind, not in the carriage, because that's not something I have readily. Again, that's not something I have readily available for you.
There's 6 people, not 7.
What?
There's 6 people, not 7.
Enoch.
That's 6 people.
That's 6 people.
Sorry, my bad. It's when one of your eyes is missing, also. It's hard to keep track of how many people
Oh
are
my
there.
goodness.
Plus the
This
goblin.
is
Off my
getting
shoulder.
worse. Can we bring the goblin with us?
It's about to be 7.
Can we bring him with us? I love him.
We'll have to carry him.
You can sit on the cow.
I will get him.
You sit on the
I will get him a saddle for Almond.
I have
He's
a.
probably light enough since he's missing half his body.
I have a. I have a chef's.
God.
I have a chef's hat. Would Almond wear the chef's hat?
Why would Almond wear the chef's hat?
I think it would look adorable.
Sure.
Oh yes.
Okay, but how fast do they go?
What's your mental
Almond is
age?
equipped the chef's hat.
How fast do they go?
Just put it like.
This has
Very
filled
slow
you
is
with
what he told me.
determination.
Walking pace.
Okay,
Seeing
how much
the-
is the carriage?
Seeing the
Almond
cow
will
with
be
the
able to
chef's
walk
hat on it
alongside
has
him.
filled you with determination.
All night.
Is Almond going to get eaten if we go through the marshes?
Yeah.
No. No, that would never happen.
I can put
under
the
our-
spell on
As
her.
long as
My
you keep
watch.
to the roads, the chances drop significantally.
Hey! I can put the spell on her, so
The
in case
chances
anything
drop by
attacks
like
it,
30%.
it has to be redirected.
How strong is your cow?
It's a cow!
I can put the spell on it. If it gets attacked,
Okay,
it
how
gets
much is one
redirected.
Again, for the fifth time, a carriage is 100 gold.
That was
100. No, that's the Raven Wings.
The Raven Wings are 50.
We have to buy the Raven Rings separate.
Yes!
said this!
Jared, I have been talking to him this entire time. Has no one been paying attention?
I've been
When
paying
his
attention.
tiny little mouth is yammering on.
Oh my goodness.
I'll let you and Enoch deal with this thing.
We'll
I'm
take
pretty
two
sure-
Raven
I'm
Wings
I'm
and a
pretty
carriage.
sure that
Raven
this
Wings
goblin
and
is my
carriage.
soulmate.
Yes, do you have rope?
I
To tie him up?
I don't have rope. Well, actually, no, I do have rope. I get, that whole thing will cost you around like
Hate goblins.
201 gold. A rope is gold?
Again, pathically.
Yeah.
Hate goblins.
My word.
I thought you were about to be like, is a rope 200 gold?
Is a rope 200 gold? Yes, it's only 1 gold for the carriage and the raven.
What a deal.
And it's 199 gold for a rope, a single piece of rope.
It's crazy. Prices are insane.
Inflation, man.
And this
This is clearly a joke. I hope you understand.
Oh. They now tell jokes.
No.
I'm right here. I can't even go anywhere.
He's missing an arm, a leg, and an eye.
And he has humor, though. He has humor.
And the
He's
He-
missing half your
He is
hair.
pretty handy,
That's my
so,
hair.
you know.
I am a
Un-
beautifully bald goblin. I did have a luscious mane. And all these raven wings really put some stress on your heart. That reminds me.
How do
of
you take care of these raven rings without an arm, a leg, and an eye?
I never said I took care of them. I just said I own the establishment.
Missing an arm and a leg and an
I
eye.
have a few gnolls that help me out.
Missing an arm and a leg and an eye.
Ah! They ate his arm and leg and eye.
The gnolls?
Yeah.
That would be.
They
That
would have, but
yeah.
they didn't. It does happen.
Okay.
eating.
Enoch, do we have 200 gold for this?
201?
Yes, I can put it down. I Russian.
Put it on
I
you.
can put it down.
She died a while
Why
ago.
I
Russian?
know.
Why Russian?
Yes,
That
Okay,
big
well then, deal with it. Deal with it.
I'll take care of it. So 200 gold.
You
We'll
want
get the-
put a
we'll-
ring
we'll-
on the
you can
finger,
bring the carriage
put
around
it on
front.
and make
Yeah,
it
You
on a
can bring the
man.
carriage around front.
Yeah, I can help with that too.
The gnolls will bring it around front.
Do you have armor for your cow? We're gonna be going into battle.
You don't want to
You need armor for a cow?
No one said
Sorry.
anything about battle.
Oh
Kidding,
my
kidding.
No.
I am joking with you, man.
Armored cow. Now that would be something to see. But
And-
then again, so is a cow.
So betrayed.
We can also
Yeah.
teach your cow stampede.
An armored
Stampede
cow.
towards
Cows
someone
are
rather
You
than-
rare.
can't stampede if there's only one. A stampede, by definition, has more than one creature in
Or
it.
maybe your cow can harness its energy and draw more cows.
That's
What?
It's just a normal cow, dude. She's just a cow.
I pat
how
her
would-
head and I say, "There's some latent ability in you. I can feel it."
How does a cow multiply?
How does a cow multiply?
Yeah, that's what he was saying.
I can feel your disdain for me, and I will stop.
See when the
Oh, thank God.
so. The carriage is being pulled around front. Is
You
there
got the-
anything
you got
else
the
you guys
steeds?
need? Huh?
The steeds?
You want
The raven
yes.
wings?
Yes, they're going with it as well. What do you? Yes.
All right, I will.
I can guard the cow.
What about
So-
the cow? Is it coming too?
The cow is walking alongside.
It's not up to me. It's not my cow.
Is the cow
It's a
coming?
cow, but it's not my cow.
Yes, the cow is coming!
Do you have hay?
I will walk alongside the cow, so I will be on the outside with the cow and then the carriage.
I don't have hay. You guys are gonna have to buy rations. I don't
That's set. I told you. There's always something more with these guys.
Salesman, what can I tell you?
It's not that it's separate. It's one. These are raven wings, so they don't eat hay. They eat meat.
Can your cow eat meat? Dang.
Well, I even knew that.
Can cows eat meat?
No!
Never experienced.
Why not?
I mean, they might.
I've never
Yeah.
seen a cow. For all I know, they do eat it.
It's so cute with the chef hat
It's
on
like
it.
what? A vegetarian and a.
You've been awful
Carnivore?
quiet. Do you have anything
I
to
don't
say
even
about
know
this?
what a. This is the first time I've seen
No.
a cow.
You don't even know what a vegetarian is?
I live around with a bunch of gnolls and Yuan Ti. The only thing we eat is meat.
It's a herbivore.
It's an herbivore.
It's a herbivore.
Only eats plants.
That sounds incredibly lame.
And boring. All right, let's get on our way.
Wait, does the cow eat at all?
Yes!
Let's get on our way.
It's a normal cow!
What does it eat?
Plants!
Plants,
That's your answer.
grass.
Did this cow save you in some way that you have some sentimental value with it?
Could just be
Yes,
her
she
pet
saved me.
from a fire.
That is noble.
No, I saved her from the fire.
I give the cow a smirk, knowing that it has saved someone previously. Honor. All right, so we load into the carriage.
You guys leave, and there's the two. So the raven wings, by the way, as he said, they are wingless raven wings. They're these large,
Oh my gosh.
feathered. You know, like with a Komodo dragon. Imagine a big Komodo dragon, except with the head of a raven and covered in feathers.
Okay.
It's an awkward looking creature. Even its claws are just. It looks awkward, and when you see the ones that have the wings and they fly, their bodies don't look right as they fly through the air. There's something wrong with them. They're like the pugs of the bird species.
What's your problem?
What?
Okay, so
No!
I'm going to be
He
outside the
wasn't
carriage
outside
next to the
when
cow.
Rusty
What,
did
and
that.
so
No
I'm actually going to be next to the
Caressing
cow.
feet now.
So then it's me, cow, carriage.
He has a
No.
real big thing for feet, I know.
I haven't done anything.
Uh-huh.
I have.
I'm going to walk fast.
No.
He came a little bit.
I can.
A little
Let's
bit
rotate out.
obnoxious over
Thanks,
here.
cow.
He's getting kind of close to feet, Matthew.
As my
Not gonna lie.
My feet are over
I'm
here.
able to walk 40 feet
So-
per
But your hands
You
are.
caress your own feet at night or
Okay,
something
so that
like
means you guys. are
No,
ready
we
to
gotta
go
like
on
you.
Merry way, let's go.
Huh? Have we gotten the carriages yet?
We did.
A gnoll comes out with a backpack with a gnoll in the back.
With the knoll
No,
in
with
the back?
with the goblin on the back. With the goblin.
Oh.
The one-armed goblin is in a backpack on the back of the knoll. There's the raven wings. Make sure you get enough rations and stop by a general store and get some rations. I don't know why I said it like that.
They told us to get rations twice.
Yeah. Well, I mean, rations for you, rations for the animal.
These are all
Hey,
animals now.
plants.
Why do you care about them?
I just think it would be good that they are well fed so that they make you get to the location that you're headed towards.
You have no idea where we're heading.
I don't have to know where you're heading. They're your animals that you have to take care of.
Oh, we're just heading into the forest and we're ditching them.
That's what
It just itched my back.
He's
I
lying.
guess have a good day then. That's your guys' carriage and raven wings now.
I have to like move
Alright,
slow.
where's the closest?
Yes, you need to go inside the forest again and get some more raven wings. Careful of the wings; they have a tendency to move your arms.
She's skittish.
Enoch.
I am
Where's-
this close to unleashing vicious mockery on this man.
Enoch. Where's the closest general store?
Again, I don't live in this city.
I was slow as well.
Let's carry onward.
Carry on
I
my
think
way!
we still need to go to the general store.
Yeah, there should be a general store down the road, right?
Yeah.
So like a 7-Eleven.
For the sake of longevity, I'm just gonna say you grab the materials. From
Yeah.
there.
And we're on our way into the
You,
forest.
you are on your way into the forest.
And I'm
What
walking
do I do?
outside next to the cow while the carriage is on the other side of
I
the cow.
need to find something.
Matthew, do you know what forest we're going into?
No.
So what do you?
We found it! What is the forest actually called?
I'm actually
Wagyu.
looking at that.
Wagyu.
If you don't have a name for it, it might be named Wagyu.
Just
now.
all the forest is called Wagyu. Every single forest.
Every single forest. Northern Wagyu.
Do you
Western Wagyu.
have a deity that you worship?
No.
Yes. No.
You soulless husk.
Diane's robot.
You must be tired
Accurate.
after being on your knees all day. Praying to your deity.
Wow, 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 wow.
And our psychic connection is dropped.
I'm pretty sure that dropped a lot.
No. I've been counting.
Okay.
How can you count time when Killian,
I've
the
been
DM,
asking him how long it's been. Have you not been here?
Very slowly for
No.
you.
I was like, how many hours?
I really need to
So I
work
don't
on the
catch
time
you off
system
guard.
of this universe.
It's making
I
it
do not know
worse.
how many
And
days
you're
there
not.
are in a week, and I don't know how many
You're
hours
the
there
one
are.
that's
I feel like a day
keep
passed
like
already.
attacking
Well,
me over here.
6 hours.
I just went like-
so.
All I did was like take
How are
my
you
two,
doing, my
two
friend?
fingers and move her arm.
So
Constantly attacked.
you begin your 7-week journey. We will
7
actually be going by weeks. However, you'll be rolling an encounter every week.
Ooh,
D100,
D12.
D12.
Is
Do you want me to
there
roll, or do you want somebody else to roll?
We will start with week 1. Who wants to roll?
me.
Okay, we'll roll.
What are we rolling
Roll
for?
D12
Ooh, a D12.
for a random encounter. Instead of doing the roll and encounter for everyday thing, I decided that since
Just
it'll be
messed with
7
someone a
weeks,
few
it'll be-
times, and now you're like
the way I have
skip
encounters
sweat
set up,
over here.
we will run into an encounter for the most part. Almost certainly. So Kayla rolls the first D12.
Out of 7?
Caspian says, tell everyone I said hi and that a chicken will accompany them throughout their journey. He doesn't do anything, he just exists. He doesn't know about the cow. We just... The
Now there's
familial...
a chicken on top
The
of the cow.
familial bond here...
That does nothing. Hey, the chicken's
There's
named
just
Cluck
a
Cluck.
familial urge, like it runs in our blood, that there must be a random farm animal on the journey
On
at
the
all
journey.
times.
I got a 7, by the way.
You got a 7.
Almost half.
It's a
Cluck,
D12,
cluck.
right?
2,
Can we name the chicken Cluck Cluck?
5, 6, 7. Ooh! Okay. Roll another D12. Not you, Kayla. Mike,
Micah.
roll D12.
1.
Oh, damn.
Oh no.
Famine.
Nothing.
We're
You
gonna start-
rolled the 1-0 in that chart.
We're gonna start playing. What's that one game called?
Hey, we're
Ain't I magical?
that's closer. Now we're week 2, right?
Yep.
Week 2. I'll roll.
Alright.
Please get
I'll be the tiebreaker I
4.
guess, for the second one. 4.
4? Okay. Let's see what number 4 is, because I've forgotten
Roll.
what most of these are.
Do you need me to roll a
Not yet.
D12?
Who wants to roll the second D12?
I guess I will.
I guess you do.
Roll 12, I dare you.
8.
Okay, 8.
Nothing.
No, 12. We rolled 12. Probably nothing.
This actually works out brilliantly.
Your cow is gone.
12.
Cow gets eaten. Sorry.
Dragon comes out of nowhere. Yum.
I like killing Zach.
Also, it'll actually be 7 encounters before you get to the next town. It's a long stretch between the towns.
I thought we already went through 1 week. I thought you said 7 weeks.
I'm saying 7 encounters.
Oh. We missed one.
Yeah,
So
because
it'll be
nothing
6
happened.
encounters now.
Yeah, I know. Okay. As you are traveling through the swamp, you hear something in the distance. You hear sounds like swords hitting each other. Off the path.
Perception.
Okay.
No.
Perception.
I got 16.
Perception. 18.
Okay. You can just choose to take your passive perception.
18 is my passive, so.
With the 18, you can hear the sounds of fighting.
Damn.
Without being closer, you won't be able to really tell.
What direction?
They're from your left.
Is it in
Left.
the road?
There's- no, I said it's off the road.
Off
Okay,
the
we'll
road.
just go forward.
I was gonna say, can I just like ignore it?
just ignore it.
Are you guys gonna just?
How
proceed?
far away does it sound?
It sounds decently off, but not like too far.
We have like 6 more weeks.
I can run pretty fast. I can go just check it out real quick.
Why?
Why?
Not risk your life.
Why risk?
There's hardly any risk in just looking to make sure. Because what if it's an army that's going to do a blockade in the front? Or what if we get ambushed?
If we keep going forward, there's no way that they can blockade us in the front. Do you see the forest that is surrounding us that has a bunch of mud creatures in it and raven wings that have taken goblins' arms off? And eyes and legs?
Don't mention goblins around me anymore. And
And also lost hair over it?
I'm going to
Stressful situation.
okay. I'm going to use again my psychic link
Just
with.
like you, Kayla.
Let's do.
The goblin?
I can do it with 3 people. I'm gonna do a psychic link with
Just
Enoch,
like you're
Enoch,
okay.
Kayla, and Tikva.
What's the range?
I can go a mile.
Okay, yeah, it's less than a mile.
Yeah. So that's why I'm gonna run off, and I'll be able to keep connection with them to be able to tell them.
Why are we the chosen ones?
And
You guys volunteer as tribute.
I run off in the direction. I'm 40 feet per round.
You run. You get through.
And I sneak.
The
as well.
SWAT actually
Slow
does
there.
slow you
Yeah.
down.
Yeah, I was like,
Kind of
what are you
swamp.
doing? I'm like, oh. I got you.
And as
What's
you-
that half speed?
Yeah, it'll be half your speed. But you still make it through pretty nicely. And you hear, as the sounds of battle get closer and closer, well, you see, as the sounds of battle get closer, you see what appears to be a group of gnolls fighting a group of tabaxi. These appear to be the soldiers of Valdtrane. Valdtrane is one of the countries that is actually off to the left. It is primarily run by tabaxi gnomes and halflings. Tabaxis are actually not well looked upon in this city, despite in this country, despite how many there are, because tabaxis are naturally curious, and this country is a world full of curious things. Despite that, they're still not liked. So it's two military groups fighting each other.
Are they fighting over something, or is this just a skirmish?
It is a skirmish.
How many?
I would say around maybe 12 of the tabaxi soldiers and around 8 of the gnoll soldiers.
I relay this information to you guys, that the tabaxi are fighting the gnolls, and that the gnolls are outnumbered. And how does the battle seem to be faring? What side is...
So while the tabaxi are able to move around pretty quickly, the gnolls can take a hit. And not only can they take a hit, they can also deal a hit. So the speed versus the pure power and aggression appears to be a pretty even fight. Because gnolls are, and especially because you see a gnoll captain, you see a gnoll female 9-footer leading them. By the way, all gnoll women are around 9 to 10 foot tall.
Big fish.
Women are superior.
I've based this off of how hyenas work in real life, where hyena women are freaking massive compared to the others.
Enoch, how should we proceed with any of this, or just let this be?
I'm perfectly fine with just letting it be, but that's up to you guys.
What?
Unfortunately, I have a feeling as a tabaxi, they might, shoot me. Fall into that.
Yeah, I think we can leave this. So I sneak off back onto the road.
Beautiful. Okay.
Anyway.
Okay, so then
Who's on next week?
so
I am.
there was
Let
that
him
week,
go.
so I get my thing back.
5.
Hang on.
I'll roll again.
Hang on.
Okay, I'll wait.
Roll a d20.
Me?
No, Micah.
Sure, you can roll a d20.
We both said
Me?
Not only are there daytime encounters,
3.
there are nighttime encounters. I
Oh.
forgot to do one earlier. 3? No. 3. You guys are able
Roll
to make
again?
camp to the east.
Okay, Matthew, you rolled a d12.
The nighttime encounters are
Do
actually.
I have a
less
Alright.
common.
Morning,
Oh, I do have a
d12.
D12. Let's see.
Did you point at
A 2.
Caleb?
2.
Why'd you point at me?
Oh.
ASMR just now.
Who wants to roll the next
No.
d12?
Sammy, roll the other d12.
The power's in your hands.
No,
Six. It's a 6. Don't worry.
What have you done, Sammy?
Why'd you give
How
it to me?
dare you, Sammy? Brilliant.
Sammy.
Brilliant.
That's not my
Sammy, why?
Sammy, you rolled
Roll
a 6.
initiative. Roll initiative.
Sammy, why?
Oh wait, I get advantage on initiative. Forgot.
I'm rolling initiative.
I swear, if Almond dies because of you, Sammy.
I swear.
Maybe
better
because
not
of
die.
Jared, because when they
I
get
swear, if
dice.
Lollipop dies because of
That's
you,
why I'm standing
Sammy.
next to Almond.
19 for initiative, so 23 for initiative.
Oh, we're rolling for initiative?
No.
They're just
Not
preparing.
yet.
Not yet.
Not yet. Who gets advantage on initiative?
Killian, why?
I didn't do this. Also, you did this. Also, I get to do something. Yay!
Okay.
I'm so excited.
This will be fun.
I don't like it when Killian says it's going to be fun.
The
Yeah.
good thing is also, I just realized.
Killian thinks furries are fun too.
So he is.
Oh, sorry.
Wow.
My bad.
Things sensitive.
Think about the mic.
Think about the
Think
audience.
about Mike.
Feelings. Think about its feelings.
By the way,
I did,
have
and
some
I
of your character
chose
already
to
built
not
on
care.
D&D Beyond, so it's able. I can help you when it comes to certain movements.
Okay.
You're pretty familiar with how things
Yes.
work.
No.
I know it.
I
I
will need to get with you. We can.
I'm
probably get the other 2 tablets.
Killian, I'm going to
Yeah.
crush this thing. Like,
You guys
As you are
He
making
got
your way
6.
through the swamps.
Because he anticipated 6 people.
Because this was the original, this is what,
I cannot be snuck upon.
but those two. assholes left.
Correct. You are not going to be sniped upon. You hear this.
True.
Yeah.
You hear off the track a bit, not too far though. You hear this metal grinding as something's moving out of the forest. You hear a tree kind of get knocked over
I'm sorry.
as something is making its way towards you.
Insight. I want to know what that kind of, if I've ever heard that kind of sound before, or what kind of
Let's do investigation.
investigation.
Yeah, so it would be insight. Insight is for reading people's faces.
Okay, investigation.
Intelligence, I think.
Yep. 17.
17. It's not one you're familiar with, but having been around,
Does it sound like metal? Does it sound like
oh,
footsteps?
definitely metal.
Metal.
It's almost got a mechanical whirring to it. An older machine.
And how big does it kind of sound?
How big?
It sounds
so funny.
big.
Okay.
Adorable.
Okay. Warforge. Warforge, is this one of your pals that's coming?
We
Why would you ask that?
He's racist.
No.
Apparently.
Alright. I what I do is
I don't know why he's racist.
I click off my
I do it because I
cloak
think it's funny.
and throw it into the
He's just doing it.
into the carriage and grab my left arm and fling my great axe, and it extends out and I grab it. Get ready yourselves.
Acceptable.
That's why I said. Remember, I said it's a short staff.
Yeah.
It extends out.
Okay.
I whip out my dagger.
Why?
You get what you paid for.
Bam!
Love that.
You hear it move closer.
look at these two got their weapons out, and we're just like, no.
And you see slowly peeking, you see a giant metal claw come down. Almost like a dragon's claw, but metallic. Covered in metal armor. And another one comes through as this metal head with, like, you know how like knights' helmets used to be?
Mhm.
With like the lines on them?
Mhm.
That's what it looks like, with a, kind of like a flame burning inside of it. This metallic construct dragon
I know what this is.
crawls out of the forest
It's Kakataboa.
towards you guys. It rears its head back and raises its body into its like a standing position.
Roll initiative.
Blow to a kiss.
And that is where we'll come back to next week.
Got him.
That's. I'm
Nat 20 for initiative.
happy to
We'll
do
get back to
that.
it next week.
No,
Are you guys ready to fight a dragon? Well, not the real dragon, but a dragon.
I just got here, man.
We're fighting
You must
dragons.
protect
Oh,
Ami.
poor DZ. Jared, sit
Protect
down.
Ami.
We're not done yet.
What?
He needs to do the outro, you whore.
I'll be doing an outro. Most of my outro is just me crying at the end of it because
Start crying.
Thank you guys
Yeah.
for watching. Killian's gonna be crying on the inside right after he hits quit
You can stop recording.
I can give you a
on
hug.
life.
Aww.
Oh,
Let's
let's
give each
give
other
Killian a
some
hug.
Oh,
Oh, Killian! Killian! He's like...
where I'm at.